Guarantee you won't be my worst color. All right, we're about to get booted up here.
Here we go.
I'm gonna
Oh, are we playing?
try.
Perfect. Yes, I was really hoping for that.
And the NGBA returns. It's been a long wait, but the NGBA is finally back with vengeance, and this time it's the All-Star Game as the Friendship League takes on the Beer League between two managers who fell short of a World Series. We are just moments away from first pitch here at Tropicana Field. I'm Hank Tatum, joined alongside Colby Sherman. Jacob deGrom toes the rubber for the Friendship League in blue. Yao Ming leads off for the Beer League, and we are underway with a swing and a miss for strike one. Colby, before we get into today's game, talking about these managers, you've got Sean Sullivan of the Rumble Ponies, Kyle of the Yankees, both extreme spenders that fall short of the World Series. Tell me a little bit about the intentions of managing this All-Star game as Yao Ming flies out to right field for out number one, brings up Rafael Devers.
Yeah, Hank, before I get into that, I just want to say happy to be here. Not happy to be at the Trop. This place fucking sucks. But happy to be here with you. It's gonna be a good time. Uh, Mr. Sean has gotten a lot of criticism, especially from his son Keegan, for being an overrated manager. But Kyle has caught shit from everybody for being a horrible manager. Both these teams, obviously, high expectations, like you said, coming into the postseason with the payroll they had and the seasons they both fell short.
Devers gets the swing and a miss there for out number two. Devers down on three strikes there.
I think Mr. Sean has the advantage managing here. We'll see how they manage this as an all-star game, of course, because in my opinion, you should be managing it a little different than you manage a normal game. Get as many people at bats and pitches as you can see. But I have the feeling these guys aren't going to, and they're still going to make some bad decisions. So
DeGrom, pitch number 10 on the way. A 1-2 count to Soto. Misses high. Soto does his infamous Soto shuffle. The 1-2 skied into foul territory. Big Justice roams over and makes the grab for out number three. 3 up, 3 down for the Beer League in inning number one as Ming, Devers, and Soto go down. We turn things over to the Friendship League. It'll be Austin Riley, Byron Buxton, and Jazz Chisholm, the top three of this Friendship League order. And Colby, this is a beer league team that's a little bit underrated, if you will. Excuse me, they're favored in tonight's contest. And so, what do the Friendship League need to do to come out with an All Star game victory?
well, again, it kind of comes down to how the managing goes. If Kyle manages this game like an all-star game, they're probably in trouble. But if he lets DeGrom go, DeGrom, among qualified pitchers, had the best whip in the league and had a 0 ERA, .43 whip, and I believe 20 something innings pitched. I don't have that up right now, but a hell of a pitcher. And if he just lets him go, they have a chance. Uh, but if not, then they'd probably just get smoked. To be honest.
Byron Buxton due up next as Austin Riley hits one hard but flies out to right field. Buxton comes into this game with a 394 average for the Boston Red Sox. Luis Gil of the Atlanta Braves on the mound tonight for the Beer League, of course, represented in this World Series as the Braves are set to take on the Stripers due up to begin tomorrow. Buxton hits a hard grounder over to Devers, but he fields it for out number two. Jazz Chisholm, an MVP finalist this year, now digs in. Colby, I mean, talk about the year that Jazz has had for the Pirates. I know his season's over, but he's been phenomenal.
Jazz is a punk for sure, but he did lead the league in both slugging percentage and OPS. A lot of pop in that bat. He's obviously better in the NGBA than he is in the MLB, but excellent season for Jazz. Tough end of the year for Ray. We thought he was going to be able to take on the Rangers. He just didn't have it in him. Teammate with Jacob Degrom, Jazz Chisholm is in this league.
Long run for Buxton, but he will get there for out number three. So it's 3 up, 3 down for both sides. Chisholm, the only player in this game with 4 All-Star appearances, he
All right,
flies out to end a scoreless first for both sides.
sorry, Hank, going to correct you there. Juan Soto also has 4.
Great call. Great call. We head now to the second in a pitcher's duel after the first. It'll be LeBron James, OJ Simpson, and Brandon Lau due up for the beer league.
Fucking Brandon
And Kobe,
Lau.
this is the part of the game where things will get interesting. We'll see how quickly guys get pulled and substituted, as we imagine there will be plenty as LeBron James finds the first hit of the game in between the 5-6 hole past a diving Austin Riley. James, an MVP finalist for the beer league as well, and represented in the World Series. Now his teammate OJ Simpson will bat behind him.
Yeah, not surprising to see LeBron get the first hit of the game. He leads the league in hits, as well as doubles and RBI, and runs scored.
Almost a perfect bunt there from Simpson, goes just foul. He'll try it again. This one will pop and go foul down the third baseline. Simpson behind 0-2.
This Simpson fellow is a guy that can make things happen. Really one of the greatest players in NGBA history. Three-time All-Star.
He goes down swinging there. But Kobe, you're well familiar with OJ Simpson, a legendary run at the beginning of his NGBA career.
Yeah, he's a Pro Bowler in football. He's had 2 All-Star appearances in baseball. He's my personal favorite player in the league. Oh, and a pitch out.
LeBron takes off, and he is nabbed. Ryan Nauert behind the play, or Paul Nauert, excuse me, the father of Ryan Nauert, guns LeBron down. 2 outs now for DeGrom on the bump.
Yeah,
Kobe, this is one of your favorite NGBA players, right? Brandon Lau.
Yeah, I fucking hate Brandon Lau. I'm going to keep talking about the guy I like. You can finish this up.
Lau will fly out, much to the appreciation of Colby Sherman, and that ends the second.
Lau.
The beer league gets 1 hit. LeBron caught stealing, and that'll end at the top of the second. We head to the bottom half for Big Justice, Devin Booker, and Kyle Tucker.
Finish
Can
up
you
the
explain
OJ
the hatred
talk,
for Brandon Lau? Yeah.
To finish up the OJ talk quick before I get into my hatred of Brandon Lau. Ornthal James Simpson obviously came into the league as a football player, and he had 2 kick returns in the legendary Devil Cowboys versus Devil Bills matchup, which I would consider the greatest game in NGBA history. I don't know about you, think.
I would have to think so, and that kind of leads me to my next question, Colby. We talked about the beer league and the friendship league. You know it better than I do, but what are the origins of these leagues? Why do we have them existing today? One of them comes from another legendary NGBA moment.
Yes, so the beer league, and
Big Justice's fat ass can't get out of the way. He's flunked, and he reaches first.
So the beer league was named for Seth Beer, who is a Clemson baseball legend. My Devil Rays in season 0 drafted him with the last pick. He was Mr. Irrelevant. He was the last pick of the draft. Likely wouldn't have been drafted if he went to any other school, but about halfway through the season, the Devil Rays needed a jolt, and we put him in the lineup, and the ratings didn't matter. The guy just raked, and according to me, and I believe Matt has said it, if he had had enough plate appearances to qualify, he would have been an all-star that season. He did better than Shohei Ohtani down the stretch, and that's why the league is named after him. The Friendship League was from football. Mr. Sean is managing for the beer league tonight, right?
Yeah.
Mr. Sean is managing for the beer league. His Buccaneers were horrible. It was late in the season, and a lot of people just popped in for his game one night against the managerless Saints, and he decided to let everybody vote on every play call the entire game in the name of friendship. And he won. Or no, he didn't win. Did he tie? The game might have ended at a tie. I don't remember who won.
Devin Booker goes down on strikes for the Friendship League. I vaguely remember that game now that you bring it up, and it was kind of a fun affair in the NGBA as Kyle Tucker digs in. Big Justice, not a threat to steal whatsoever, standing over there on first base. Justice has a lot of power, I tell you what, and there's a reason he's an all-star, but his base running abilities or his fielding abilities are certainly not part of that reason.
Well, he doesn't have much contact either. Not put the ball in play. But when he does, it goes a long way.
Luis Heel will throw his 25th pitch. Have to imagine that he will have a short leash tonight as he readies for the World Series. But he's going to induce a inning-ending double play as the throw is offline. Ellie De La Cruz can't find the glove of LeBron James, and Kyle Tucker reaches on the fielder's choice. 2 outs now for the man himself, Jesus Christ.
Our Lord and Savior, and it's interesting that the Lord and Savior is no longer on this team, but he was long owned by the most notable Jewish player in the league, Austin Tossig. And hey, again, just
1-1
to kind of,
count to Christ.
oh,
Skied foul territory.
that's gonna go.
Devers moving over at the wall of the dugout, and he will make the grab for out number 3. A hit by pitch, but nothing doing for the Beasts or the Friendship League. We head now to the 3rd inning. It'll be McCarthy, Cruz, and Jones due up for the Beer League. So, Colby, 2 innings in now. This has had an over-under of 8. Obviously, a lot of great players stacked throughout these lineups. We've yet to see our first substitution. Have things gone how you expected them to this point?
Just about. I mean, you got two great pitchers on the mound, and again, if I was managing either of these teams, these pitchers would already be out of the game. You should be getting every player you can in, but these guys are playing to win. There is some money on the line for winning the game. Obviously, me and you have money on the line here. If the beer league wins, or the friendship league wins, we get a small payout. And these guys obviously spent a lot of money, so it makes sense to me that they're trying to get every penny back. They lost so fucking much.
Oh, and I think, too, both of these owners are playing for pride tonight as they had embarrassing losses in their championship series. Obviously, the Yankees, as a heavy favorite and a heavy spender, not able to reach the World Series and were upset by a much worse Gwinnett squad than they were. And then for Mr. Sean and the Rumble Ponies, a very similar deal there. And honestly, that series never felt close where the Braves flat out dominated the Ponies. So you have to wonder, too, if pride is on the line and wanting to prove that they're a better owner than their championship series would reflect.
Absolutely. And just to clarify something, Kyle did not lose in the championship series to Gwinnett. He actually, even more embarrassingly, lost in the division series to the Rangers.
That's correct. That's
even
correct.
more embarrassing.
I'm getting my
He's just
NVBS
trying to do
series
Kyle a
mixed
favor
up.
there. He's a courteous
Yeah.
guy, but
No disrespect meant to
we have our first
to
pitching
Howard.
change here. Julio
De La
Urias.
Cruz. Yeah, De La Cruz will welcome him to the game with a perfect liner right back up the middle.
I don't have many stats on Julio Urias available to me at the moment, but my notes say he's a great guy, noted good man, upstanding member of society. All I have on him.
Fred Jones digs in now with 1 out, as it looks like the Beer League will weigh some decisions here with a speedy De La Cruz on first base. He'll take 1 step. Urias'
Oh, that's
pitch,
not
and Cruz is on the move. The pitch out, though, in plenty of time.
That's
Howard nails Cruz.
2 steal attempts, and both end up with pitch out throwouts.
Quickly 2 outs now for the Beer League, who have run themselves into the only 2 outs that they've had on the base pass.
And a quick note on Fred Jones while he's up. I heard he's been trying to unite with O.J. Simpson to solve the murder of Nicole Brown Simpson. He's been looking to team up with him for quite some time. We'll see if that happens next season.
O.J. Simpson, God rest his soul, you remember seeing him react to the question of what would happen if you found out who did it. Of course, he was always wondering who killed his estranged ex-wife. Throw over to first base in time. That ends the top of the 3rd inning as Jones grounds out to Devin Booker. Colby, one of these things that we're going to have to keep an eye on here in the booth, we're a long way up in the trop, is defensive adjustments, as we will not be able to see exactly who comes into the game. We might be surprised when we see new batters at the plate, as we expect, like we've talked about plenty tonight, there to be a mass amount of changes and substitutions. The score sheet is going to look absolutely wild by the end of the night.
Yep, and the beer league is now through their first 9, so every player is eligible to come out of the game.
For the Friendship League, we'll see 8, 9, and 1 here in the bottom of the 3rd. It'll be Yelich, Nauer, and Riley due up, and Riley will be the first man eligible to come out of this game in the lineup. Waluigi will enter the game on the mound. The left-hander for the Rockies will face Yelich to start the 3rd.
Wow. And this is the first. I'm going to go ahead and mention this as the owner of Team Italy in the WBC. I just wanted to shout that out. The World Baseball Classic coming up. Waluigi will be playing for Team Italy. Everybody's excited for that. Hank, I forget, what's your team again?
Team Heaven.
Oh yes, that's right. Oh, and he beat you.
Christian Yelich will reach with the infield single there as a long throw from Devin Booker not in time. So a base hit to start off the third here as Paul Nauert digs in. Waluigi also a Rookie of the Year finalist for the Rockies. He's one of two Rockies that are finalists for that award.
Yeah, and for Waluigi to not only make the All-Star game in his rookie year, but be the first pitcher off the bench, which is basically the first pitcher chosen by the manager, it says a lot about the player that he is. I know I personally, a little inside baseball here, I was trying to trade hard for a pick to get Waluigi in last year's draft. But Hate's co-manager Micah held strong as a Rockies co-owner as well.
Yeah, noted co-manager who only gives a shit about one team.
Yeah, two teams. Yeah. Oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah, he only cares about one of them. 2-2 count now to Paul Nauert. Waluigi deals and delivers. Misses low and outside. Payoff pitch. Yelich on first base. Riley due up. We'll see if he's pinch hit for. The 3-2. Sky to first. And James in fair territory. Camps under it. Will make the grab route number 1. So this is where things will get interesting, Colby, as we turn the lineup card over for the Friendship League. Obviously, every player that started this game had to see one plate appearance, and now I think we'll begin to get our substitutions as we take a pause here. Colby, the one thing about this game, we talked about seeing every player, being that it was 9 up, 9 down for the Beer League and 10 up, 9 down for the Friendship League, you wonder if we'll have time to see every player.
Yeah, it's gonna be tough. Maybe we get extras. Who knows? But I would
Carlos
like to see as
Correa
many
enters.
players. I'd like to see as many possible, personally.
Carlos Correa, another member of the Boston Red Sox, at 353 with an OPS of 904 this season.
Yeah, and the Red Sox obviously went to the World Series last year. Had a real chance at the Wahoos. That series was close when it looked on paper. And fell short to the, I believe they lost to the Gwinnett Stripers in divisional round this year. Tough way to go out for them.
Waluigi punches Correa out on strike 3 there. 2 outs now with Yelich still standing on first base. The spot due up is Byron Buxton, another Red Sox teammate of Correa's, but unsure whether or not Buxton will see this at bat.
I believe
Kyle managing the
I don't know
Friendship
if this
League.
is true. I don't know if this is true. If you can fact check the saying, did Byron Buxton win MVP in season 0?
That is a fact that I would not know. I'm going to be completely honest with you. My
kind of
NGDA
feels
history lacks a little bit. I'll tell you what, early seasons when the Storm Chasers got eliminated, I checked out. In season 0, I guess that was the Dodgers, but
yeah.
I checked out after my team lost because I was upset.
Byron Buxton, this is his 3rd All-Star appearance. I believe they've all been with. I believe all of his seasons have been with the Red Sox. I believe he's on the Matt Riddick Red Sox and went to the World Series in season 0.
Buxton will get his 2nd plate appearance here as he remains in the ball game with 2 outs, trying to do some damage for the Friendship League. Waluigi's pitch right down the middle, but nice cutter though, and Buxton can't catch it. 0-2.
I noticed it when they zoomed in on him after the strikeout last time, but Waluigi has a hell of a mustache on him.
He's going to fit great on Team Italy in the World Baseball Classic.
Oh, I can't wait for the watch to go.
1-2 on the way.
Ooh,
ripped into left field, but right to Juan Soto, who makes the grab. Probably the hardest hit ball of this game, but right into the glove there. That ends the 3rd inning, still scoreless at 0-0. The under looking fantastic so far through this one. Colby, while we've got a minute here, I want to preview the World Series because it's been a while. It's been since June 22nd that all of us here on the NGBA have had baseball to talk about. So we're about to see a World Series between the Braves and Gwinnett Stripers. Give me your brief thoughts on the two teams and who you like winning this World Series.
Both teams are fantastic. Great managers in Lime and Justin. Personally, I have Braves in 5. I think the Stripers, I look at the team, and I think the Stripers might be even better on paper. Obviously, Kodai Senga is one of the greatest pitchers in the history of this league, possibly the greatest pitcher in NGBA history. But the Braves just feel like everything breaks their way every time they need it to. So they feel like a team of destiny to me. Obviously, I'm deeply familiar with Orenthal James Simpson, and he's not represented here today, but Opie White is fantastic. LeBron James, I don't know as well, but he's, in my opinion, going to win MVP in the beer league or the friendship whichever league he's in. Um,
Yao
yeah,
Ming down on K's in his second plate appearance as
I
Julio
think
Urias strikes him out.
and then you have the pitching like Luis Heel. Obviously, he started today in the All Star game. He's been fantastic for 3 seasons now for the Braves. Alan Coffey led the league in wins this season. The Braves just have something about them that can't be stopped. Lyme has already won a championship in this league, so he has that experience. I'm going with the Braves, but I would not be surprised to see the Strippers making a real series if possibly even take it.
Never swings through one right down the middle. Don't know what he's fishing for at the bottom of the zone there.
And this is an
As
interesting
now we've seen,
decision.
I was going to say, this is now two batters through the top of the beer league order once again, and both players have remained in the ball game. You have to almost think that Mr. Sean is looking to try and win this game.
Oh, and also, like, this is the guy to take out if you're going to take somebody out. I know this is not, he plays for the Binghamton Rumble Ponies, Mr. Sean's regular season team, and he can't hit lefties. Well, you see it right there. He's a righty masher, but lefties he's not great with, and I think that's where you take a guy out and get somebody into the game. You have plenty of good bats on this team.
Colby, we have a great view into the beer league dugout right now where you've got Mr. Sean Sullivan just kind of massaging the baseball a little bit. You see maybe the nerves ticking up as this is one of those games like in the NGBA that you have a little bit of added pressure as you're not playing for yourself, but you're playing for the pockets of a lot of other guys in the league as well.
Yeah, you wouldn't expect it out of the All Star game, honestly. Personally, again, if I was managing, I would not be taking this game seriously. But these guys seem to be doing it. You can cut the tension with a knife, which is insane for an All Star game.
Juan Soto continues the trend and will stay in for his second plate appearance. Beer
Juan
league with
Soto's
only two
one.
hits.
Juan Soto, two-time MVP.
Takes strike two. Full count now from Arias to Soto with 2 outs in the fourth. Arias deals.
Oh,
Soto crushes one. Right center field. Back goes Tucker and Buxton at the wall. Soto opens the game with a solo home run and begins the scoring. 376 to the right center gap.
and that's a Binghamton Rumble pony for Mr. Sean. Yeah, that was his team that he managed. Juan Soto, again, it's not surprising he opens the scoring. He has been a dominant force from day one in this league. Like we mentioned earlier, one of the two four-time All-Stars in this game, a two-time MVP, I believe. I might need to fact check on that from Matt, but he's not going to be able to. But I believe he's won two MVPs. He's been to two World Series. He won one. Just an absolute dominant force in this league.
Arias was one strike away from striking out the top of the beer league order, and instead he exits the game trailing 1-0 on the full count home run from Juan Soto. Hunter Green enters the ball game, and he's got another dangerous batter to deal with as LeBron James, late decision 4.0 looming, steps up to the plate. Kobe, quickly, LeBron James, where's he going next in real life?
I personally think he's going to go back to college and play tight end at Ohio State. Or maybe
He
acting.
gets ahead 3-0 now. OJ Simpson waiting on deck. James has already been on once, and he's going to watch a fastball right down the dick.
And Hunter Green that's in this game now. Oh,
Hunter Green fires in another strike.
He was fantastic for Durham this season. Horrible for Chicago prior to the trade, which is very fun for everybody involved. As we know, Preston, the manager of the Cubs, is a shitty manager and doesn't know shit or whatever.
Green will strike out James there, the throw down to first from Nowert, but not before Juan Soto breaks the scoring open with a solo blast on a full count with 2 outs, deep to right center field. Beer League 1-0 lead, headed to now the bottom of the fourth inning. Due up for the Friendship League, it'll be Jazz Chisholm, Big Justice, and Devin Booker.
Devin Booker, another former MVP, back when he was in Seattle with our good friend Erickson.
Is Booker a finalist for the MVP this year? I don't have that in front of me.
I can pull it up.
I want to say he is.
He is. Yes, he is. In the Friendship League, it is Christian Yelich, Devin Booker, and Jazz Chisholm.
We will see another Rocky take the mound now for the beer league as Brian Wu will enter the game. I tell you what, the Rockies, for as many struggles as they have had throughout the NGBA dynasty, they have quite a roster of all-stars now. Multiple Rookie of the Year finalists. It seems like they may be building something in Colorado. Brian Wu
Yeah,
takes over after Waluigi had success on the mound for the beer league.
yeah, and
Someone's
hey,
hit hard, don't know where. OJ Simpson in center field able to make the grab. Trey Turner, who replaced Jazz Chisholm, retired.
Hank, you're intimately familiar with the Colorado Rockies, of course.
Very
Because you,
familiar with the Rockies, and even Brian Wu, who at one point was thought to maybe become a storm chaser. Big Justice down the line, tails foul. Wu hit hard
uh-oh.
again by Justice. This one to right field, identical spot to Soto. McCarthy looks up. Big Justice ties the game at 1.
But he almost kills Devin Booker on the celebration. He just about clotheslined him. Like, I think we have a mound visit here. We can't tell obviously when they pause it, but if I was giving the mound visit, I would go out there and say, "Hey, Brian Wu, I'm not wooing right now, buddy. Get some fucking outs, okay? You gave the lead, fucking prick." As many people know, I am the mound visit guy in this league. I can't give him today because I'm in the booth, but I just wanted everybody to know what I would say to Brian Wu. That fucking asshole is not as good as Waluigi.
So we've had two solo home runs from Juan Soto and Big Justice, two identical spots of the Trop. 376 for Soto, 375 for Big Justice. And Colby, of note, both players that have homered are their manager's own players.
That's a good point, Hank. That's a great point.
And so
You have to
while
wonder.
you'd have
You
to
have to,
hope that these players aren't managing for their own MVP. But at this point in time, it feels like either one of their own players could win it because they're the only two with a meaningful hit.
yeah, and you have to think it's a little bittersweet too because for both these managers, you have to wonder when you see home runs like that, like where was that when we got knocked out? Where was that when we were getting embarrassed in the championship or in Kyle's case, division series?
Wait, Colby. It's been a while. Let's refresh the memory of the NGBA. I mean, Kyle spent over $4,000. Mr. Sean spent over 2,500. Surely they didn't get knocked out before the World Series, right? This is a
No,
prime World Series matchup, right, Colby?
no, they did. Everybody was expecting them to meet in the World Series, but Mr. Sean got completely outclassed by Lyme and the Braves in the championship series, and Kyle got beat by the lowly Rangers. Not lowly, not in talent, but in spending. The Rangers were not exactly a big spender, and they took out the mighty Yankees in the division series.
Huh, who would have thought? Another Yankee do up now in Devin Booker. Brian Wu obviously has to remain in this ball game. Has faced two batters, giving up two very loud hits. One of them a home run, the other a line out to center. Devin Booker will hit another hard one. That one 99 off the bat. The play at first base, Brian Wu covering the bag in plenty of time.
Was
Nice
that
defensive effort there.
was that Bryce Harper at first base? Did you see? Is he in the
It was
game
not
now?
LeBron James. I know that much. I don't know who it was, but I could promise you it was not LeBron James.
It looked like Bryce Harper to me personally, but we'll see when he comes up in the lineup.
Two
I
outs
would,
now. Is
I would
Brian
hope they
Wu going to
didn't pull
remain in the
LeBron
ball
James out of
game?
the game already. LeBron James is maybe the best player in this league this season.
Kyle Tucker with two outs. A brand new ball game tied up at 1 in the fourth, thanks to the home run of Big Justice. I'd say he brought the boom tonight, Colby.
I don't care for his content, so I won't say that. Um, ooh,
Kyle Tucker, deep center field.
a lot
OJ
of outs this
Simpson will
inning.
have plenty of room, though, as Tropicana Field, 404 feet to dead center. That ends the fourth. Big Justice ties the game with the solo shot. And we'll see the beer league return. It'll be OJ Simpson, Brandon Lau, and Jake McCarthy do up.
I'll tell you what, that was a rough inning for Brian Wu. You only give the one that was four loud hits.
That it was. You imagine that Brian Wu will not be an MVP of any sorts tonight, and I imagine his night will be over. His teammate Waluigi outperformed him, that's for sure tonight.
Oh, I love Waluigi. He's such a great guy. Wow.
Colby, we end the fourth now, and I think it's time to give a shout out to
Oh, that's
an
right. It is
engine
the
that
end.
makes this league run.
It is the end of the fourth, and that means it's time to mention Game Changer. Game Changer is a fantastic app. It revolutionized the way we score games. Game Changer, you put the things on the phone, and then like everybody, all the parents and the fans or whoever, whatever level you're talking about, can like watch it. NGBA uses Game Changer for all their games, so you can follow along if you can't watch the stream. A long break here. They must know we're doing the ad read. um, Game Changer. Get your head in the game. I don't think it's that, but something close to that.
I could not have said that better myself, Mr. Sherman.
And your color commentary. While we still have a break, apparently here, there must be something going on. Maybe a rain delay. Your color commentary is brought to you tonight by Natural Light and Black and Milds. We're having a great night. Hank, anything that you in the play-by-play?
No, those are two supporting sponsors of the Devil Saints, that's for sure. OJ Simpson will face Hunter Green, who stays in the ball game. The corners come in for the
OJ Simpson
Friendship League.
famously wears no gloves because he can't find any that fit.
They do not fit. 0-2 to Simpson. Bunt is off. Ooh, it's almost a swinging bunt over to second base, but an easy flip to Justice at first for out number one.
And for anybody wondering what the official NGBA position is on the Orenthal James Simpson trial of 1995, we of course know that he did not do it.
Right. Correct. Another long pause here.
We're getting to the point of the game where it's time to get some subs in, I think. I wonder what that pause was in between innings. Nothing changed. Nobody, unless there was defensive changes that we couldn't see.
There probably were defensive changes if we had to imagine, but with no supporting sponsor Game Changer for tonight's All-Star game, we are unsure of who's where.
That's a real shame. Matt dropped the ball not doing Game Changer tonight.
Commish famously coming up short, I guess.
I mean, Game Changer is such a great
does
tool. I don't know why you would ever not use it.
While we've got a minute, Colby, before we return to action, again, just previewing the future of the NGBA League. The World Baseball Classic, obviously Team Italy. Just give me your brief thoughts on your team and what you're excited for throughout the WBC, because it's going to be a very different experience than the NGBA Dynasty.
Before I do
Bryce
that, we
Turang
have
into the
a
ball
player
game.
again, yeah.
Bryce Turang will show bunt twice. He falls behind 0-2 to Hunter Green.
And Bryce Turang, he's not up anymore, but Bryce Turang leads the league in two categories this season. Stolen bases with 22, and he was hit by a pitch 8 times, which is double the next closest at 4. So he leans into him. But to answer your question about the WBC, I'm thrilled to have Waluigi. I've been wanting him for years. I have Nick Lodolo, who's the greatest pitcher in NGBA history. Mario, Luigi, they're gonna be fun. Jack Caglione, I'm gonna give a little strategy away here because I have a weak group. I'm planning on throwing him 150 pitches against Kyle to see if he can like throw a complete game and win MVP of the pool and win me a little money. He's gonna be hitting in every game too, just to like kind of I can fuck around because I have a weak pool. But I'm just excited to play. I haven't managed a game in like 2.5 months.
Yeah, it has been a long time for those of us that fell short of the playoffs. I mean, famously, I've yet to ever win a playoff game across any NGBA franchise or season. So, would like to change my fortunes a little bit in the WBC. Maybe win a knockout game or two.
And Hank, I'd love to hear your what you're excited about with Team Heaven. Obviously, you have OP White, who I'm deeply
Yeah,
familiar with. But anything else that you're excited about, I would love to hear about.
I'm excited to have a few superstars on the roster that will hopefully stay throughout the season. Of course, got to have LeBron James and enjoy his presence in Omaha, but it was short-lived as teams just didn't perform and had to sell. So I'm excited for that. As across the entire WBC, I'm excited to see the variability, if you will, of a 3-game pool play. I think that a lot of big teams could easily go down, fail to qualify for the knockout, but really looking forward to being back in action. Danny Colomb on the mound now. James Wood back up the middle. Play made in time to end the top of the 5th inning.
Hell of a play.
That was Devin Booker's spot in second base. Hard to know if he's still out there, but Wood goes down on a tough play there from the second baseman of the Friendship League.
Yeah, Hank, and you mentioned superstars on Omaha, and you mentioned LeBron. I can't help but notice you didn't mention a player that's playing in this game. He hasn't gotten in yet, but Patrick Bailey is an all-star in an Omaha Storm, the only all-star for the Omaha Storm Chasers this season. Uh,
Yeah,
kind of disrespectful for you to not mention him.
playing Pat Bailey's up and down. He had a really great season two for us and was a key part of that run to the playoffs. Season three began extremely poor, and there were talks of moving Patrick Bailey, and he would have become a Salt Lake B. Ultimately, we decided to hang on to him, and then he really shined at the end of the year. Came up with some huge hits, including a walk-off winner in the playoffs or in the play-in. So love Pat Bailey, but really just didn't have a lot of firepower on that Omaha team by the end of the year. Jose Soriano, we've got plenty of time tonight now, Colby, is in on the mound to face Jesus Christ to begin the bottom of the fifth.
And Soriano is one of, I think, 5 pitchers in this game that has a 0 ERA. Oh my God!
Oh, Jesus Christ! That ball is launched! 2-1 Friendship League.
Oh, and Jesus Christ launched that one all the way to Israel.
402 feet off the bat of Christ.
No
Cannot wait
doubt,
for him to be on Team Heaven.
the third solo shot of the game.
Christian Yelich will get his second at bat. He had the first hit of the game for the Friendship League. Friendship League now up 2-1, the underdog in this game.
And it should be noted that both of your announcers here will win money if the Friendship League wins. We are not unbiased.
I tell you what, Kobe, if we get to do an alt cast for the World Series, I will be biased, okay? Because I've got my pockets riding on the Atlanta Braves.
I have so much money. So I believe I owe Matt $1,000 if the Braves lose, and like 600 if they win, and then 400 if they win in four. So
All right.
I also want the Braves.
I don't have as much risk there, but I would win some money if the Braves win, and I would win some more money if they win in four. Yelich flies out there, 1 out now for Paul Nauert, who will see his second at bat of the game.
And Paul Nauer, this is an interesting one because he's playing in the game, but he's also behind the plate umpiring, which is an incredible feat. I'm not sure how he does it,
That's got to be a first.
and he may be resorting to just umpiring here as we have it breaking the action.
We have the pleasure of being able to see into the beer league dugout. We can't see into the friendship league dugout, but we can see the reactions and what manager Sean Sullivan is looking like currently. And I tell you what, for being down 2-1, very calm and collected, I will say. Now, hard hit ball, excuse me, that's Hammer Long Ballo who comes into the game. And the first pitch he sees is a hard hit grounder over to shortstop.
Hammer Lombalo, the only All-Star representative of the Sugarland Space Cowboys, who recently won the first overall pick in this year's draft. Uh, Hank, I don't know if you have any thoughts on that pick, but I think we all know who it's going to be.
Yeah, I feel like for you, I would ask, how do you feel about that?
I at one point I was trying to trade for the pick, but I'm good on that now because it changed. Also, Gilly told me absolutely not. But Ellie Cooper's going to be a superstar in this league. We're all excited to see her. She's been a part of this league for longer than she even knows, and very
Yeah.
exciting to see her finally get on the field.
Carlos Correa with 2 outs in the fifth.
Oh,
Man, I hope the neighbors could not hear that home run call. Can't be sure, but
it was a great call, Hank. I didn't want to
thank
say
you,
it on
thank you.
here because I felt unprofessional, but
The neighbors are probably gonna wonder what the hell I'm talking about if they can hear that. But
I tell you what, my neighbors freaked out. I don't know if you watched this game, but when Trace Thompson hit the home run to tie it up in the play-ins against the Royals, I'm sure my neighbors heard me that night.
Correa strikes out to end the fifth, but not before Jesus Christ puts the Friendship League on top 2-1. The low scoring affair heads to the sixth inning here in the season three All Star game. I think I've lost my color commentator for the time being. 3 hits to 2 now for these teams. We head into the final 4 innings. Due up for the beer league, Cruz, Jones, and Yao Ming. Have to imagine there will be plenty of changes as well. Cruz did have a base hit, the second of the game and the second so far for the beer league, but was thrown out stealing, as was LeBron James back in the first.
This game's
It'll be
been
Silky O'Sullivan instead getting the bat for the beer league instead of Ellie De La Cruz.
player manager Sullivan, of course. He
Playing for
manages.
himself, lays down a bunt. Danny Colon makes the play for out number 1.
We've seen a good amount of subs in this game, Hank, but still not enough for my liking. It kind of feels too strategic in my mind. I understand
Let me
you
ask
want
you
to win.
this. Who is the player that we have not yet seen for either squad that you were most looking forward to in this ball game?
That's an interesting question. Give me a second to look.
I'll tell you what.
So one right off the bat that I'm seeing right away. Shohei Ohtani has not entered this game.
Yannier Diaz enters the game and immediately pops out. That's back-to-back beer league hitters who have been out on the first pitch they've seen today. Shohei Ohtani's a good one. You have to imagine that we will see him maybe on the mound and at the plate at some point tonight.
But I think my answer would have to be Omaha legend Patrick Bailey. I mean, he's just
that was my answer.
Player. He shows up big time every time you ask him to.
This is the postseason, and he's transformed himself into postseason Pat Bailey. So you have to imagine when he does get in the game for the Friendship League, he's going to provide in a big way. Yao Ming, meanwhile, getting his 3rd plate appearance of the ball game.
Now
we were able to catch up with both of these managers pregame, and we did hear from manager Sean Sullivan that he would try to get every single player of his into the ball game, and yet here we are with Yao Ming making his 3rd at-bat of the game.
Yeah, and I think with some weaker-willed managers, it just once you get into the game, it gets to you, and you just want to win so bad. I'm interested to see if Devers gets to hit against a lefty here again in his next at-bat.
Full count fouled off by Ming. And the matchups tell you that this is a good idea to leave Yao Ming in. 99s across the board here.
Oh, of course.
As another full count misses inside.
And now an interesting decision. Interesting decision here. Do you leave Devers in against the lefty?
I would say no, especially with Yao Ming now at first base. This might be where Yao Ming maybe comes out of the ball game even on the base paths, but I would imagine that Rafael Devers will not bat here. He's struck out twice so far in this ball game. The last, of course, against the lefty as well. That was back when Julio Urias was on the mound. 2 outs in the top of the 6th for the beer league. They have just their 3rd base runner of the ball game now.
Well, if I'm the beer league, I'm regretting putting Silky O'Sullivan in early this inning because he would be great to run right now. That would be a great option to put at first base. He can steal second easy. Terang's already come in too. They don't have much speed left on the bench.
Now another ruffle too is that Yao Ming is the DH for Mr. Sean Sullivan. So you have to imagine if we see Shohei Ohtani, it would be in that spot. I think it would be managerial malpractice to not let Shohei Ohtani get an at-bat in this game.
He has to play. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see him on the mound. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see him on the mound because you don't want to give the DH. I understand it's the All-Star game and we're all having fun, but you do want to win and you put yourself at a major disadvantage if you give the DH.
I think Mr. Sean Sullivan has positioned himself to maybe have us see both, to not burn the DH or at least do it later in the game. So we'll have to see when and where Shohei Ohtani enters the ball game. Another long pause here, as with 2 outs, Devers due up. Danny Colon still on the mound.
And Jake Seawolves is here. Please don't say anything, but glad to see you here, Jake Seawolves. How you doing? Don't answer.
Notably not in the Twitch, decided to hop in the Discord instead. I wonder, Kobe, I don't know if you have the Twitch up, if we've got an audience tonight watching the All-Star game.
That's a good question. I'm sure we've got some people in there. Let me pull it up here.
We have 3 at the moment, it looks like.
But
Well,
my feelings.
yeah, hello to all 3, I guess. Um,
Yeah, thank you for being here, my friends. Oh, there goes Jake. He might be on the Twitch.
no, Jake probably is leaving. He
Uh,
probably doesn't want any more of this.
um,
Yeah, disappointing turnout for the All-Star game, especially the first NGBA game in quite a while. I was hoping for kind of a bigger crowd tonight, not selfishly because of us on the call, but really you just like to see the NGBA engaged. I'll tell you this much, Colby, while we've got a long pause. The league has just been kind of in an unfortunate situation over the last few weeks. Without ball games, we've seen kind of a stall in even messaging throughout the league messaging board, and it's kind of made me sad a little bit. I miss the NGBA at its peak. Anyways, back to baseball. Donkey Kong steps into the batter's box to face Ronel Blanco. So a change both on the mound and in the batter's box. Kong will swing at the first pitch and miss.
and Donkey Kong, the first ever All Star for this version of the Toronto Blue Jays.
A third beer league runner is going to be cut down trying to steal second. At this point, you have to wonder why they continue to run. That is 3 stolen base attempts and 3 stolen bases, or 3 runners caught stealing tonight.
Who's behind the dish again for the Friendship League?
It was Nauert to start the game, unsure of who it was there. There's a chance that that was playoff Pat Bailey or postseason
Ooh,
Pat Bailey.
if that was postseason Pat Bailey, that's a huge swing in this game.
And I wonder if it is postseason Pat Bailey. Purely speculative here. Would have been quite interesting timing with Michael Harden joining to watch right now. But of course, Michael Harden does not give a shit about postseason Pat Bailey. He was here to watch Waluigi and Brian Wu.
Yeah, and Micah should probably be in the Twitch instead of here. Also as well. I mean,
I like seeing his Discord profile. Oh, the Twitch is down to 1 viewer, Colby. We are losing
I,
numbers by the minute.
I don't care for his profile picture.
That is TG3. Quit
I'm
your
not.
disrespect.
Yeah, not only do I not like Georgia, I can't stand Todd Gurley either because I drafted him the 1 year because kind of
You're lucky we're
I
not
caught him
sharing a booth right
I caught
now.
him in
You're
between the
lucky.
rookie year and the third year.
You're lucky we're not sharing a booth right now. Michael King enters the ball game for Correa, or excuse me, Michael King enters the ball game on the mound. Brandon Marsh enters. I believe this is in Correa's spot that he enters.
I believe that's right. Yes.
No, this may be in Buxton's spot. I think that makes the most sense. But he goes
Correa
down
lead off.
swinging. Michael King gets an immediate strikeout.
Correa lead
And
off.
now Trey Turner in for Jazz Chisholm at shortstop will grab his second AB. One gets through past the diving glove of a beer league member. At this point, we're not sure who's where. But Trey Turner with his speed will reach with the single, and the Friendship League looking to add to their lead.
I know OJ Simpson's a shortstop. I just saw him. Beautiful man.
Big Justice will see his third appearance here. He's been hit by a pitch and homered.
You wonder if now's the time to get a guy in motion at first. Because Big Justice is much better when you have a guy in scoring position. 92 steal over at first. Oh, pickoff.
Michael King will look Trey Turner back to the bag. We know that's Bryce Harper now at first base. King in the stretch.
Yeah, I don't know why you don't send him here.
Oh, a hanging slur, Big Justice. Can't catch up to it all the way. It's fouled off. That could have been a dangerous pitch that would have tilted this game and could have potentially wrapped up an MVP for Big Justice.
I hate
Instead,
to
it's a
harp
2-1
on
count.
Kyle here because we all talk about how bad our man is. Why the fuck are you not stealing at the moment? 99 speed, 92 steal at first, and Big Justice is so much better if you can get him in the clutch spot. Get that guy at second base. What are we doing?
He does have 99 contact and power, so I don't think it makes that much of a difference.
Oh, is the contact better than the clutch? Am I tripping? I might
Yes.
be looking up just. Okay, that's why. Okay,
I also will say that maybe he's seen enough beer league runners get cut down at second that he's unwilling to do so.
No,
Big
I
Justice, though, fans at the high fastball.
I just had Big Justice's stats mixed up. That's on me. I apologize, Kyle. That was the right choice.
So eager to hate on a
I am.
WBC rival, a pool rival, if you will. Devin
Oh yeah,
Booker
no,
will
I'm
also
real
stay in the ball game.
real worried about Spain.
I will point out now that the Friendship League has had a few batters stay in for 3 plate appearances. So far, I don't think we've seen that from the Beer League. Notably, the 2 that have been in for 3 plate appearances are members of the New York Yankees.
Mm-hmm. Yep, Kyle's playing like a scumbag here, trying to get the MVP.
I I didn't say that.
I said it.
I'm just pointing out the facts here in the booth.
You know what the really fun part is? He's gonna be the only one to watch this back and hear all this.
I have much respect for the Yankees manager. Devin Booker fouls off another. I just think it's worth noting.
I would have agreed with
Although
you there.
right now, although right now, if the game ended, the MVP is neither of them. Turner on the move. This time he will swipe a bag. It's the first of 4 attempts throughout this game and is reached safely.
I would have
Turner
agreed
now
with you
on
on the
second.
respect for Kyle thing if you didn't frame it as respect for the Yankees manager. I'll just never have that.
Okay, I have respect for Kyle. 3-2 count. King delivers to Booker.
Ooh,
Oh, a hanging
that
slurve.
one.
Booker just behind it. Off pitch.
Ooh,
In for strike 3. Booker fans. And the Friendship League leaves one stranded. We head now to the 7th inning. Friendship League leading 2-1 in this All-Star game in season 3.
and not a lot of people. I know the odds were in the favor of the beer league. Not a lot of people giving the Friendship League really any chance in this game, including myself. I really thought this was going to be a beat down by the beer league, and hell of a performance from the Friendship League so far from the pitching.
I agree. Ronel Blanco will face Donkey Kong, who was up at the plate when the inning ended previously, with the runner being cut down at second. So Kong is in the game for Devers. Devers' night ends after going 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. Juan Soto, the only player to score so far for the Beer League, on deck. One, 2 from Blanco, misses low and outside. 2-2 now. A hanger. Kobe, we've seen multiple hangers tonight that have not been able to connect with.
Yeah, and the pitches that we've seen,
paid.
the pitches that we've seen go for home runs haven't been bad pitches necessarily. They haven't been great ones, but they have. These like that one probably should have gotten smoked.
Fastball down the middle, still a 3-2 count.
Good at bat.
Chase is there, able to foul it away. 8th pitch of the at bat due. Blanco to Kong.
And he wins a great
Just
bat.
outside. Blanco, after 8 pitches, walks Donkey Kong to start off this 7th inning. Maybe what the Beer League needed. Now a decision looming for Mr. Sean Sullivan. Juan Soto already with 1 homer, a Rumble Pony himself on deck with a runner on. Does he remain in this ball game?
Is this where we see Shohei Ohtani as a pinch runner here? Get him in the game?
No, I would imagine we'll see him for the DH at some point.
I think you need someone in there that can run. He's the only one left on their bench that has any speed, I think. If I'm not... Is Jake Cronenworth, is he fast?
I don't know. Let's see. Juan Soto remains in the ball game. The Rumble Pony himself, go-ahead run at the plate. Already a homer in this ball game.
It is a new runner at first base, by the way. I don't know who it is, but that's not Donkey Kong.
Soto to left field, tailing foul. Nearly had his second of the game.
I'm thinking that maybe Cronenworth at first.
The 0-2 from Blanco outside to Soto.
Oh!
Soto's plunked. The beer league has life in the seventh, 2-on, nobody out to
I
start
gotta
the
tell
inning.
you, Hank, Juan Soto's kind of a pussy there. If he's WC 40, a real man, we're seeing a brawl right there. And I would love to see that in the All Star game personally. So, Juan Soto, you're a vagina. Keep doing your stupid shuffle. And let's see what happens here.
LeBron James due up. We have not seen anybody hit for him, but we know LeBron has been out of this ball game in favor of Bryce Harper. Harper does not have a plate appearance, but is due up in the spot. It will be Harper. He will face Garrett Cole.
I'm so surprised that LeBron got pulled so early. Of all the players, we're going to pause on the action again. We'll see if there's a change here.
Garrett Cole, a Pensacola Blue Wahoo, enters the game.
Oh, that guy sucks. Do we know, Hank, if in this video game Spider Tag exists? 'Cause if not, these
Garrett
guys.
Cole does have a 1.21 ERA for the Blue Wahoos. That's his first
The
pitch to
Spider
Bryce Harper
Tag
will
must be
miss.
the Spider Tag must be a thing in this game, so that must be why he's good. Another
Okay, I will
Italian
say
number.
we lean into the wagering aspect here. And
Oh,
I almost said it at the perfect time here, but there is money on Bryce Harper to homer tonight, just to keep an eye on things.
what are the odds on that,
1-1
Hank?
count. I do not know. They were, I'm sure, long. 1-2 to Soto. OJ Simpson on deck.
I think Bryce Harper tapped his helmet there. He must get tossed. Oh, and he gives it right back.
Ooh, a high knuckle does not get the call from Paul. 2-2. Outside. Full count. 2-on. OJ
Well,
on deck.
Paul gave that second strike. It wasn't a strike, so Steven's out there.
Cole loses Harper. He has to stay in the ball game. Bases loaded. No outs for
yes.
OJ Simpson.
So obviously, I have money
a hit
invested
by
in the
pitch.
Friendship League, but I want to see OJ Simpson take this fucking asshole Garrett Cole deep right now. This crybaby loser. I would love to
A
see
walk,
Montreal
a
James.
hit by pitch, and a walk so far in the inning. OJ due up next. We may see a change. Is this the spot for Shohei Ohtani?
If you pull OJ out here, I hope 1,000 plagues come upon your house. Following a break, Garrett Cole, another member of the Italian squad. Oh no, it's Chunky Thunder.
It'll be Chunky Thunder, bases loaded, no outs. The go-ahead run at second base. Thunder swings and misses at the first. Cole fires in strike two. It catches the zone.
I used to manage Chunky Thunder. He had a bad error for me last season in my loss to Keegan. It was the defining moment of the game, in my opinion. So much love for him. He had a great season. He's a great player. Obviously, had another great year this year. But I would love to see him come up small here.
Thunder's battled back to make it a 2-2 count.
Oh, I love
Ripped
watching
into left
Garrett Cole
field.
play the game.
It'll score one. Here comes the runner in time. Beer League takes a 3-2 lead in the seventh.
Garrett Cole, you absolute fucking loser.
Of note, neither of those runs will go to Garrett Cole, but he does give up the hit that
Doesn't matter.
scores
He's a
two.
fucking loser.
Beer League still threatening here on the 2 RBI single from Chunky Thunder. Bryce Turang due up. Bryce Harper at second.
You know what, Hank?
Soto and Kong scored.
And Hank, that's what we call a vet move from Garrett Cole too, because he is on Team Italy, and while he is an asshole, I expect him to pitch some big innings for us. And giving up the runs now when they don't really matter in the All Star game to make sure you don't give them up in the WBC. That's just a vet move.
Yeah.
At the end of the day.
Right. This is he's experimenting with pitches. This is his spring training.
Yeah.
Bryce Turang will face Cole now in seventh. Beer League still threatening now with a 3-2 lead.
Still a long break here. Somebody must be deciding something. Kyle's probably mulling over a dumb decision. Oh.
A bunt shown from Turang. It goes foul. Shows bunt again and whiffs. Ball's behind 0-2.
I'm not sure
Tonight
why
has
you never.
not been the night of the bunt, Colby. We've seen
No,
a
it is
lot of
not.
bunt attempts, and
Haven't
none
seen
have
him get
been
down
laid
yet.
down. We've seen one down, I think, and it was quickly thrown out back to the pitcher.
Oh yeah, back in the pit. You're right. Another one with 2
Turang
strikes.
will show bunt again with 2 strikes. The throw over to
Oh,
second base leads him off the bag. Nobody is out there, and it's disaster for the Friendship League at the moment.
and Mr. Sean gets away with a interesting decision there. It pretty even if that throw is good, it probably works out where Terrain beats it out. You'll take first and third there, but the 2-strike bunt, which I approve of always, is considered a interesting choice.
Now, Colby, we don't know the defensive alignment currently, but that is the spot of big justice. And if it was him in the game, you have to wonder with his defensive uh, struggles and the defensive weakness that we've seen time and time again from him, you almost wonder if why he was in the game. It's hard to tell if that's him there. James Wood now up, bases loaded, still nobody out. He will ground it over to Justice again. This time he'll make the play and turn 2. A run scores for the Beer League.
That's an interesting point you were making about Big Justice, though, because Kyle notably had a horrible infield defense all season, and that was really his undoing against the Texas Rangers. They bunted him to death because he had nobody that could play the field properly. And so to see it come back and possibly haunt him again in this game, I'm not sure that it made a big difference there, but seeing another error.
Sullivan grounds out to end the inning, but 3 come across from the Beer League. They now lead this game 4-2 after the 2 RBI single from Chunky Thunder, a walk, a hit by a pitch, and a walk to start the inning. And then a huge error that led to a run on a double play, which without that error, this is a 3-2 game going to the bottom of the 7th. 7th inning stretch, though, for the Friendship League. It'll be Booker, Tucker, and Jesus due up.
Jesus Christ, that is, not Jesus Sanchez, the better player.
Of course, both members of Team Heaven.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, Jesus Sanchez. Good for you. He almost won the Inside the Park Home Run Derby.
We expect him to hit many.
Oh, he's the man. He's the best. I miss him. Up in Devil Saints country.
The pace of play in this All-Star game is something, the only downfall, if you will.
Well, it's interesting because the game itself feels like it's moving right along. We have these long delays. And obviously, we don't have audio in the dugouts, but I'm sure this is Kyle mulling over a very easy decision.
This looks like it may be Sean Sullivan. Taylor Scott is going to enter the game on the mound. He will face Kyle Tucker, who stays in the ball game, his 3rd at bat as well.
Who the fuck is Sean?
Good point. Good points. Taylor Scott falls behind 2-1 to Kyle Tucker. Kobe, are you able to see the benches of these squads, or is everybody not in the game on the bench, essentially? Do they have extended benches for this?
I can't see the bench right now.
I think everybody's on the bench.
Let me pull up the team management sheet and see if I can. I know we're not gonna be able to see who's coming to the game or not.
I think red is who's coming to the game.
Okay, I just pulled it up. Yeah, so we have Sean Murphy
Yellow is
left
in.
on the. We have Sean Murphy left on the Beer League bench. They've done a good job getting everybody in.
So I think it was confirming now. I believe that it might have been Pat Bailey that threw out a Beer League runner, and he is in the game right now. Jesus Christ! Jesus Christ in his 3rd at bat.
Sorry.
Fly out to left. Brings up Christian Yelich.
Kyle leaving 7 players on the bench so far. Disgusting.
Well, that was my point. That was what I brought up. Is there are a lot of players in this game that we have not seen on the Friendship side. Shea Langoliers, Daniel Gill, Luis Arise, Jerry Harrison III, Cedric Mullen, Brent Rooker, as Anthony Santander will finally make an appearance in this game. On the Beer League side, we've seen everybody but Sean Murphy.
You know what? The beer league
Santander in
deserves
to
to win
face
this game
Scott.
because Mr. Sean is managing this like it's an all-star game. And I respect that. I respect that deeply. Kyle, I don't like to shit on you. I know it seems like I do, and I kind of do, but like this is a disgraceful performance in an all-star game. Uh, Absolutely disgusting.
Santander behind 0-2. Swings and misses at that one. Taylor Scott's got a strikeout, and Santander goes down. 2 outs now in the 7th. Friendship League down to their final 7 outs. Change will be made here.
Oh, Patrick Bailey.
Oh, postseason Pat Bailey.
Could have a huge
This is a
strike here.
This is a big moment for postseason Pat Bailey. Fuck those numbers. He's better than that, I tell you what. 1-0 count.
One swing of the bat here from playoff Pat.
Colby, can you pull up postseason Pat Bailey's numbers this season? Hammered to center, but it's not going to be enough. He gets under that one.
They still want
Only
me to?
88 off the bat, and he flies out to end the 7th inning. Disappointing outcome there for the Omaha legend. Yeah, I mean, look, I'm
Yeah.
all about propaganda.
Patrick Bailey
I'm all for
390.
propaganda.
He hit 395 this season with 1083 OPS, 13 RBI. Hell of a season for Pat. Only 1 home run, but you know he did his damage otherwise. 11.
Man, I love him.
15 hits. This guy.
Yeah, I love him.
11 walks.
He's great.
The guy was disciplined to play. 11 walks.
I love him.
He's awesome.
Anyways, back to the game. Top of the 8th here. Beer League will have Yanir Diaz due up, and then the top of the order. Again, only one player on the Beer League team that has yet to make an appearance at the moment.
Might see him here. A long delay here.
I would imagine we would. Plenty of pitchers. You have to imagine that not every pitcher will get into the ball game. Seems almost
It's hard to get the
impossible that
pitchers
they would.
Personally, I would go 1 inning each, try to get as many as possible. But even then, you have 13 pitchers in the roster.
Diaz will stay in the game. He'll fly out first pitch he sees.
Yeah, you wonder if Mr. Sean has a beef against Sean Murphy for some reason. Oh, here's Shohei.
The designated hitter.
Do we know
Shohei Ohtani enters the game. I believe that Shohei Ohtani may have pinch run earlier, potentially.
I
don't
thought
know
he
that
might
for
have.
sure.
And you
Swings and
wonder if
misses at
maybe
that
he's
one.
in line to make the save tonight.
In talking with Mr. Sean Sullivan pregame, I believe that was the plan all along. He's facing Tyler Matzik, notable low-hanging nuts.
Well, and Shohei has one of the most famous saves in league history back in season 0. When the Devil Rays took on the Dodgers, he had a 6-out save against the Dodgers. I don't know if you recall that.
Could be in line for a 6-out save tonight.
Now batting, third baseman.
He walks, so we see Ohtani at first base for Jake Cronenworth. Colby, you were correct earlier in our pinch runner.
Look at me, man.
Cronenworth came around to score.
Yeah.
Ohtani will steal second.
That was a good pitch to run on right there. Got a hanging curve.
Cronenworth swings and misses at that one. Good managerial decision there as the contact goes from the 30s up to 83. Won't matter, though, as Cronenworth down on strikes. Tyler Matzik has a strikeout here in the 8th.
I didn't quite get it in during the at-bat, but I wanted to mention Cronzone had one of the greatest home runs in NGBA history when he hit the walk-off for the Rangers. I believe, who were they facing in the first round? The Pirates. He walked off the Pirates after a great comeback from the Pirates. Pirates came all the way back in the 9th and down, I believe, 3 runs. And Cronzone hit the first pitch he saw and went opposite field. One of the great home runs in the history of this league. So I just wanted to give him some love.
EJ Morlando
I don't know
will
if
now
they can
enter
soundboard,
the
but I'm
game.
playing it.
Orlando Magic.
The soundboard didn't come through on Switch. I just played the Orlando Magic song.
He's behind 1-2 here with 2 outs in the 8th. Only one player left on the Beer League bench.
It's still Sean
A
Murphy.
swing there. The appeal. Orlando did not go.
These guys must have been in the game earlier if they were already marked off. They've been in the field and such.
2-2 fouled away. Hanger there. Orlando loves it foul.
That ball didn't quite get out there, but one of the really shitty parts about this park, which I appreciate as a shitty park enjoyer, it's a call there, is the bullpens being out on the field. If you get a hard line driver there, somebody could get one in the dome and die, which is really fun.
Orlando fans to end the top of the 8th. 4 hits apiece for each team as we head to the bottom of the 8th, but the beer league on top 4-2. Due up now for the Friendship League. I really don't know. I have no idea.
Who knows?
Yeah, zero clue who's due up.
No one's helping us out.
The score sheet has been really rough looking tonight. I'm going to be honest.
Usually is for an all-star game.
We're just guessing at this point.
Hey, are we planning on staying on for the home run derby if that's tonight? We'll call that too.
I don't know if that's tonight. I wouldn't necessarily be opposed.
Oh, we can go ahead. The only person that's going to care about this is Matt, but drizzle that ketchup. The Red Sox have won another series, baby.
Bottom of the 8th, Carlos Correa is still in the game. He faces Felix Bautista. That one into shallow right field, and someone will come on to make the catch. That's James Wood out there. 1 down, bottom of the 8th. 5 outs remaining for the Friendship League. It'll be Brandon Marsh and Trey Turner due up next in the 8th. Marsh, first pitch, fouled off. That one in play, though, and will be caught for a quick out number 2. Things are not going well at the plate for the Friendship League. Quickly down to 4 outs left in this ball game. Trey Turner, Big Justice, Devin Booker, and Kyle Tucker could be the last 4 due up.
I know you mentioned, Hank, the idea of I guess the Shohei 6-out save they're having now. I'm surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see Shohei in this game. Jeff Hoffman is likely warming in the bullpen, I would assume. Leads the league with 7 saves and played for the Binghamton Rumble Ponies. I would assume we'd see him in the 9th.
3 up, 3 down for Felix Bautista. It ends the 8th. We're on to the 9th. Harper, Lindor, and Turang due up for the beer league, looking for insurance. They lead it 4-2. In the bottom of the 8th, we might see 3 straight Yankees in Big Justice, Devin Booker, and Kyle Tucker. I would imagine we might see them.
Where is Jerry Harrison III? I was told he's an MVP candidate, and I haven't seen him in this game yet.
He has not entered. We've seen 2 very different managing styles tonight, neither of which I would say are right or wrong. On the beer league side, he's expended pretty much everybody. On the Friendships League side, the best players have remained in the game, which you could make the argument for. They earned the spot to start in the All-Star game. Why should they only get 1 plate appearance?
That's just how All-Star games work, Hank, my friend.
Well, Colby, Herm Edwards once said, you play to win the game, okay?
That's fine, but in 2004, Hank, my good friend, in the All-Star game, a year where the Boston Red Sox eventually broke the curse of the Bambino, David Ortiz started that All-Star game, got 1 at-bat, cranked a homer, came out for his teammate Manny Ramirez, and what did Manny Ramirez do? Cranked a fucking homer. Those were the only 2 runs at that time in the game. It was the coolest I've ever seen. In the same spot in the lineup. That's way cooler than David Ortiz is like doing it twice. That's why you do cool stuff in the All-Star game.
Kodai Senga to Bryce Harper and Harper fans for out number 1 in the 9th. I tell you what, Colby, we've got 1 viewer in the Twitch, and I want that person to make themselves known in the Discord if they're still watching. It very well could be Matt, potentially. But if you're watching out there, show some love.
I did see Marcus was commenting earlier, so it could be him.
Make yourself known, I would say. Show some love. We'll show some love back to you. Appreciate you tuning in. Other than that, Colby, I think we're on our own tonight.
Like you said, Kodai Senga's in the game. He's been phenomenal from the jump in this league. I believe he won 2 Cy Youngs possibly. He's definitely won 1.
Back-to-back
pitching-
strikeouts for Senga, who will
He'll be
also
pitching in the
be
World
represented in the World Series.
Yep. You had to think. I mean, he'll have the ball in game 1, and you'll think game 1, game 3, game 5, and if necessary, game 7.
Bryce Terang swings through the first TCs from Senga. All eyes on the bottom of the 9th right now, as
That'll
Terang will
put us
make it
there.
a 3-up, 3-down inning for Senga. We head to the 9th. Closer to be determined. It'll be Big Justice, Devin Booker, and Kyle Tucker due up for the Friendship League, trailing 4-2.
Will we see Shohei or Jeff Hoffman here?
I believe they both might be warming up at the moment.
I would think it's Jeff Hoffman. I know Shohei's fantastic. We got to see him take a plate appearance. He walked, which kind of sucks. But Jeff Hoffman, 7 saves, leads the league. Nobody else had even that many opportunities. Was absolutely shut down for the Binghamton Rumble Ponies this year, and I think we'll see Mr. Sean go to him one more time.
Great call as Jeff Hoffman making the run in from the bullpen over in right field. Hoffman on now to try and save this game. He's got a 2-run lead facing 3 of the most dangerous hitters in this lineup, all of which are Yankees. We will see if Hoffman can convert another save.
Well, I'm going to go ahead and say it now. He's going to, because the Yankees are a bunch of fucking losers.
Justice with the homer in this game. Takes strike one. Beautiful slider on the outside.
That was a bit outside of me. If we had ABS, I had the ball, but.
Justice back into center field. He's got his second base hit of the night, and the tying run will come to the plate.
Hey, Hank, who do you think is in line for the MVP right now? Should the Beer League hold on?
Should the game end right now without knowing pitching stats, I would say it's Chunky Thunder.
I'd have to agree.
Chunky Thunder had the 2 RBI single that not only eliminated the deficit, but took the lead for the Beer League, and they've led ever since. They tacked on 1, and I don't think a pitcher has gone long enough. But this game, Colby, far from over. Nobody out. Tying run now at the plate, represented in the Yankee Devin Booker with Big Justice on first. To imagine he will be run for here.
Looks like he was. I don't know who it is that worked first, but that's somebody new.
He is run for. I believe that is Cedric Mullins, who's thrown out. I hate that, the tying run.
I gotta say, I hate shitting on Kyle, kind of, not really. But why are you running there? You need 2 runs. That runner means nothing. I hate that every time.
3 balls, no strike.
I agree with the decision to run. I don't agree with the decision to steal there. That's terrible.
I believe that was Devin Booker that tried to steal, and another runner cut down tonight. Or excuse me, Cedric Mullins.
Yeah.
3-1 now to Devin Booker. He swings through it. Counts full after falling behind 3-0.
And you have Devin
Monumental
Booker
pitch right here.
The other thing we're stealing there is you have Devin Booker up. He's capable of just launching one out of here and tying the game anyways. Why are you risking that steal? That is a horrible, horrible decision. And there's
the 3-2 over to first base. Harper will take it himself. Just like that, Friendship League down to their final out of this ball game. Kyle Tucker, the man trying to keep this game alive. Behind the plate, it looks like that is still, I believe that was Sean Murphy that cut down Cedric Mullins, Colby. Murphy makes it into the game. All Beer League hitters have made their way onto the field. And Murphy, despite not playing for 8 innings, may have made one of the plays of the game. Kyle Tucker will take a seat. Brent Rooker rips one foul, 103 off the bat. Hoffman an out away from converting a save.
That was like 15 feet to the right. That catcher was dying.
Rooker swings and misses. Friendship League down to their final strike. Hoffman working from the stretch. Collects, deals, just low. Hoffman with the exclamation point. Rooker swings and misses. Beer League on top. Mr. Sean Sullivan, winner of the Season 3 All-Star Game.
Yeah, and that's just one more Kyle over-managing with the steal. He just does it constantly. It was a great game all around, great pitching. Would like to see some more offense, but in the end, we got to see the big thing, which was Kyle shitting his pants. Congratulations to Mr. Sean and the rest of the beer league. I hope to be back in the beer league next season. Hank, it was a blast calling the game with you.
Let's hang on here to see who our MVP ends up being. Colby, your call on MVP.
It's got to be Chunky Thunder, like you said. It can't be a pitcher. The home runs all came at points where it wasn't like to take the lead. Chunky Thunder took control of this game with he got one chance or two chances. If he got one chance, he cashed in on it.
I believe it should be Chunky Thunder as well. I'm not sure that we will get to see right away, but a pleasure working the game with you as always. Beer League takes the season 3 All-Star game 4-2 on the back of Chunky Thunder's 2 RBI single that gave the Beer League the lead. Jeff Hoffman cashes in the save. And the Friendship League, despite home runs from Big Justice and Jesus Christ with nobody on, not able to get it done. Mr. Sean Sullivan victorious. For Hank Tatum, Colby Sherman, thanks so much for joining us tonight. And we will see you in the season 3 World Series.
We'll see you in the season 4 World Series with the Devil Saints. Bye.
I'm going to unmute Matt and them now. Matt, I don't know if he can hear us. I don't think he can. Oh, wait, he can. Nope. Wait, I'm going to tell Matt to unmute us. Oh, yeah. What a game. What a game. How's it going? How's it going? Oh. Matt. Oh, wait, I'll wait for Sean real quick. Fellas, congratulations, Mr. Sean. What a game that was. A lot of fun. Before we know, I don't know if you guys know. I've got a guess. Colby has the same guess, I think, for MVP. We believe
Hey,
that it
by the
should
way,
be.
hey, me and you are still live on Twitch, by the way.
Oh, I mean, cool. That's fine. I don't really care.
What
Uh,
something out? What are we talking?
the
What are we looking at?
broadcast called Chunky Thunder tonight's MVP.
Yeah, I had him as MVP
Right.
for sure.
I to me that feels right because he had that two RBI single.
Beer League was Beer League was trailing at the time. He had the 2 RBI single that not only tied it, but then took the lead that the Beer League never relinquished.
Hey Kyle, what the fuck?
That feels
were you
right. That
thinking-
feels right to me.
What the fuck were you thinking stealing there? What the fuck? You're down 2. That run
That
means
was
nothing.
that was a big hit for Chunky.
I didn't want to. I had slow hitters up. I didn't want to hit into a double play. That's
Mm.
that was my-
I had fun. I had a lot of fun.
I want you guys to
Colby-
look.
Colby was,
I want you guys to look at my offensive lineup. Everybody played.
Yeah,
no,
no, we
talked about
mentioned
it.
that.
We
You
talked
did a
about
great job there.
that. Sean Murphy didn't get in that bad, but
Everybody
we
got
noticed
their
that he threw
turn.
the runner out there.
Well, the broadcast has now turned into more of a post-game press conference. Kobe and I think, are going to ask managers questions. I will start with you, Kyle. Care to comment
Hey,
on
hang
why multiple? Oh,
Hey, before
okay,
we
Kobe.
start, Matt,
Wait, okay.
we get the managers unmuted
I
on
can't
Twitch if
hear
it's still
Kobe. I
going.
thought he unmuted him.
Okay.
I can't hear anything
Yeah.
Kobe's saying.
Can you hear me, Hank?
Oh, okay. I'll take the first question, Colby. Kyle, as manager of an All-Star League game, some would say it's your responsibility to get everybody in the game who made an All-Star game. You did not. Can you explain why Jerry Hairston, Luis Arias, Daniel Gill, and Shea Wingliers never saw the field tonight?
My plan in the 9th was to pitch it for Bailey with Gilly, and then hopefully go to
Pitch
10th
it for
inning.
postseason Pat Bailey. Sorry. Anyways.
That was my plan.
Okay.
And I was going to do defensive replacement, bring Orion to replace Booker. I
He's
hardly had
smiling,
any
I'm sorry, I can't hear
infielders, so
him.
I was kind of stuck with my infield for most of the game.
Okay.
Except you had an
I'm
infielder
not
that never
pushing
even
back
played.
on it. I'm not pushing back on it, Kyle, but I do question, or a follow-up, if you will.
Yeah.
You didn't have any of those guys play, but I understand you had a plan to. However, you had multiple guys take 4 at-bats or 4 plate appearances Three or four. I mean, Justice and Booker, I believe, both had 4 plate appearances. Kyle Tucker ended up sitting. Were you just believing in your best guys there, or was there wanting to see your Yankees play one more time? I'm curious why they stayed in as long as they did.
Yeah, I said to Sean and Matt before you guys hopped on, if Justice went 0 for 2, I was going to have Gilly go into first after. So for a third at bat onward. Once he hit the homer, I thought chance for the MVP. That's why I
Okay,
did
so you
that.
were playing for the MVP. Okay, I don't hate that. I was just curious.
I
Colby,
I
I
agree
see
with
the floor.
that.
Mr. Sean,
Uh,
oh, I have a question. Sorry, Colby. I just have one
sorry,
ready.
sorry, Hank. We're gonna go back and
Go
forth
ahead.
here.
Go ahead.
I have a question for Kyle. I will have questions for Mr. Sean, I promise. But Kyle, I don't think you could hear me when I asked this before. What the fuck were you thinking stealing in the ninth there? When you're down 2 runs, that run means fucking nothing. What were you thinking?
I thought that I didn't want to. The last thing I wanted to do was end grounding into a double play, which Booker has grounded into many double plays for me.
You know,
So
that's halfway fair. I personally am letting him stay on base, and I know Devin Booker has a chance to always launch one and tie the game there, but you know what?
I
That's it.
think he,
I didn't expect that response. It's a fair response.
yeah, I think he's hit
Yeah.
into more inning-ending double plays than home runs as a Yankee. So and I knew I had to have him
Colby,
swing there. Like I thought about bringing in a rye there, but I needed power more than anything,
I would have gone hit and run personally if we're running anyways, but
which is what I
I'll be
did in the
honest.
8th inning.
see,
I
that's the
th-
interesting part with me and Hank. There is like we can't hear what you guys are doing, so we're just like we're actually like trying to call the game. It
yeah.
was really fun.
We were critical, I will say, of the decision to run there. But hearing you explain it makes me understand it a little bit more. Mr. Sean, my question for you. By the way, that game had a lot of runners thrown out. My question to you: you had Jeff Hoffman come into the game. We saw Shohei Ohtani get 1 plate appearance. He walked. We did not see him on the mound. Is there any reason why he didn't get a chance? I know that as a Rumble pony himself, you might have wanted to see him out there.
Yeah, so he was gonna kind of be my if we went extra innings, he was gonna be my long term guy, and that's why I had him at DH. I was gonna burn my DH and let Otani be my extra inning, maybe multiple innings kind of guy there.
Okay.
I went with Hoffman because he's also a Rumble pony, and he's been my lockdown closer all year long, and I trusted him to get the last 3 outs.
I will say, Mr. Sean, I was all over the Jeff Hoffman decision before you even did it out because Hank was thinking Shohei was coming in for the ninth, and I was like, Jeff Hoffman leads the league in saves. I'm pretty sure it's Jeff
Yep,
Hoffman.
yep,
Um,
that's exactly what it was.
but you can go back and watch the YouTube if you want to and see me call that exactly. But I have a question for you, Mr. Sean.
Yep.
LeBron James came out of that game pretty early, an MVP candidate, in my opinion, going to win the MVP. Based on the numbers that I've looked at today. What was the decision-making process there to get Harper in the game?
So I had 6 first basemen on my roster. So I really kind of had to manage that. And so what I'd kind of in my head, I was going to go LeBron for innings 1 through 3, Harper for innings 4, 5, 6, and then the original plan was for Thunder to go 7, 8, 9. Now the way it ended up going is James ended up getting 4 as it was, and so when I brought Harper in, I was like, how do I get both Harper and Thunder? But there was an opportunity for me to do that pitch hit with Thunder, which is why I was just splitting the game up kind of between LeBron and Harper at first. The
So it was a
original plan was to
decision
go 3, 3, and 3.
so it was a decision to get everybody in the game, and I can
Yeah.
respect that.
It was an everybody in the game decision, 100%. Because I mean, with 6 first basemen, I knew I had to get creative on how I was going to get them all in the game.
yeah,
Mr. Sean,
that
I
is
got a
tough
question
break.
for you.
Yep.
Oh, I got a question for you here. I look back at the game, actually, the numbers, and I think that Juan Soto has a case for MVP. He had a solo home run in that game, hit by pitch. He ends up scoring, I think, the go-ahead run, or
I
maybe at
pitch
least
ran
the
for him.
tying run.
I pitch ran
Okay,
for him, but
maybe not necessarily the same case for MVP. He did get on twice and hit that homer. My question, though, is as a Rumble pony himself, were there feelings of nostalgia? The first part of this question is, what were those feelings like seeing him succeed at the highest level? And the second part of this question is, how did you feel knowing that you had a player like that and did not end up making the World Series this year?
well, if you look at, you know, I had 5 guys make the All-Star game. Now, the team I lost to had 6, 2, 4, had 7. So there were 7 Braves and 5 Rumble Ponies. So I know the Rumble Ponies are a good team. We just happened to get beat by a team that was really hot at the right time. And, the starting pitcher for this All-Star game kind of shut us down.
Kobe, I have a quick
Eels,
follow-up.
is tough.
Yeah, go ahead.
The nostalgia on Soto though to see him, and then secondly, real quick, I want this answered as well. Any sort of anger seeing other Braves on your team, even with LeBron James, OJ Simpson, plenty of them, the team that beat you and ended your season.
The only one that I have anger towards is a guy who came to pitch hit, and I actually did not even have to let him pitch hit. I could take him out
That
before,
was funny.
and that was Jose Iglesias. Fuck him.
Good answers. Good
Fuck the
answers.
Braves, and fuck Jose Iglesias.
Thank you.
I have another question for Mr. Sean. Sorry, Kyle, to skip you.
It's all good. He's the winner.
But oh no, this is gonna be a negative question for him. Mr. Sean,
I won, so fuck
So-
your negative
so-
question.
So with the WBC coming up, you had a couple teammates that you pitched back to back. They're going to be facing off in the very first game of the WBC between Italy and China. And we don't know if Brian Wu will pitch, but Waluigi to Brian Wu. And Brian Wu put you in a position to possibly lose this game like an asshole. Do you feel like an idiot for putting him in the game and not just leaving Waluigi in there for another inning?
No. Looking back, sure. But, I knew that Waluigi and Wu were going to pitch, the second or third inning, and it was all going to depend on where Riley was coming up, where Riley and Jazz Chisholm were coming up in the order. So, when he ended up leading off Riley, I knew that meant, that Waluigi was going to, have to come in and whatever. And that's why I ended up leaving Yeel in for 2 innings just so I could get Waluigi in. But the original plan was always to have Wu and Waluigi go in the second, third, fourth kind of frame.
Matt, my last question here. This one's for Kyle. Kyle, looking at these rosters, I think you were probably dealt the worst hand in terms of the pitching rotations and the staffs. But my question is, I think things got away from you leading 2-1 at one point, and you end up trailing 4-2 off the hand of Ronel Blanco, I believe it was, and then Garrett Cole. Any changes you would have made if you could go back and manage that any differently in terms of who you pitched when?
Yeah, I probably would have. The 99s for Blanco were why I went with him. And then he probably would have settled. I just got annoyed with the 2 that got on to start. And my plan was always to have Cole come in a clutch situation, because I didn't trust him to start an inning, and that backfired.
I don't think they're bad. For what it's worth, I don't think they're bad. You went with a 98 hits per 9 and then a 96 clutch, so I don't think it's a bad decision. I just know that's kind of probably what tilted the game tonight.
Yeah, and I knew Fohead was going to be my fireman if I needed a double play, which he got. So I was very strict with my righty-lefty matching. Some of them worked out, some of them didn't. I did get Sean. I was trying to manage Sean into stacking all of his lefties, which I accomplished, but he's still at the lead at that point anyway. But that was my goal when I got him to do that.
I have a follow-up to that question. It's not a question, it's just a comment. I recommend all people in here that aren't Hank, who was here. Hank, you can go rewatch it too if you want. But I recommend everybody, if they don't watch the whole stream, start where Garrett Cole comes in the game. My commentary is fantastic after that.
I know, Kobe, that you were as happy as I was to see him give up the hit that lost the game.
Yeah. Oh, no, I was thrilled. It was awesome.
I was completely thrilled.
Well, and
I was
Mr.
like-
Sean, I don't want to spoil anything, but I made a good point. That was a vet move by him. I'll let you guys figure out why, but that was a vet move.
Bringing Cole?
No, vet move for Garrett Cole to give the runs. Like, Garrett Cole made a vet move.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I
Yeah.
believe. I'm just happy.
Bad
I really wanted Cole to get the loss. That would have been even better.
Yeah.
But those runs ended up not be in charge. They went to Blanco, but I really wanted him to be the Cole.
I was having a lot.
Matt,
of
I tell you
fun.
what, from a broadcast perspective, that was a lot of fun. We enjoyed it. The game moves at such a quick pace. It was tough. Like we
Yeah.
were trying to tell stories and have a little bit of fun.
Oh,
Oh,
man,
yeah,
I
for
did.
sure,
I
like-
did do changer read. I did a game changer read. Yes, it wasn't the.
Yes.
the
Oh,
read.
that's it's end of the fourth. You should go back and watch it. It's hilarious.
Oh, it's a
The
good
game
read.
changer read is so funny. I think the Jesus Christ home run was pretty good.
Oh, Hank had a great call on the Jesus Christ home run. It was fantastic.
I'm excited to, I think maybe I can work on doing this too. Colby, we should go back and clip some good stuff that even if people don't go back and watch the game,
Oh yeah.
they can see some of the good clips of the broadcast.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, we missed
Yeah.
so much in that game. Oh, I clocked Jake Cronenworth whenever he pinch ran. I was
Yeah.
like, Hank, I'm pretty sure that's Cronenworth at first. Clocked him.
I will say though, like it's also tough just because like the video game itself moves so much quicker than a real game that it's like we didn't have a lot of time. Like there were outs and stuff that like we would talk over because like if you're gonna tell a story or have any color, the game moves so quick.
Yeah. I do want to say, in my defense, yes, I left hitters on the bench, but I did use more pitchers. I have 4 left
Yeah.
to his 5.
I will say I don't think much
had
of it
4
was
left.
mine, but
You had
I
4 left?
believe
Are you going to count Otani?
Yeah.
Otani was on the team.
Otani was an extra. Otani was a. That means I had more hitters. I mean,
No, Otani was on the team as a pitcher, not a hitter.
I don't think it was as much me, but I will say the broadcast was a little critical of you. And now
Really?
hearing you respond to those questions that we may have had, I understand your decision making much more.
There was one point, and I do apologize for it on the broadcast. I got the Justice's contact and clutch mixed up, and I was like, why the fuck is he not stealing right now to get the clutch activated? I thought the clutch was the good one, not the contact. That's on me.
Oh, they're both 99. Yeah.
No, I thought one was good and one was bad.
No, that's
Yeah, they're both
Yao.
good.
That's
That's just
Oh,
yeah, all the way across the board.
Who am I thinking of?
Thoughts on Pat Bailey? Shout out him. I think he threw a runner out. No, I clocked it immediately when he did.
Yeah, he had it.
he did. Yeah.
I know my guys. I really wanted Pat Bailey to hit a home run there though. Like that would
I
have made
gave
me
him that
really
one at
happy.
bat. I was
I know.
thinking about pitch hitting from there, but I let him get one hit.
Well,
Um,
I very much appreciated it, Kyle. I thought like maybe off the bat he had potentially hammered that ball, and he did not. But it would have been really cool if he did.
Yeah, I was waiting for Sean to bring in Morjan, and he never did. Like, there's a couple hitters that I was going to take out the second Morjan came in.
I just can't wait for Matt to clip the Jesus Christ home run call. That was so good. Hank immediately goes, Jesus Christ, that's crushed.
All right, guys.
I think-
I'm going to call it a night. That's the end to the season.
Kyle, it was a fun time.
Yeah. Well,
I'll see you in Spain, motherfucker.
I'm telling you, Matt's
I
already.
can't
done the
wait for
math.
that game.
Oh,
gonna have-
actually, Kyle, if you watch the stream, I reveal my strategy against you. So if you want to get a little heads up,
Yeah.
Strategy. I'm not
Yeah.
attempting to do anything. I'm just having fun. I don't care. I'm gonna be the first team to have more dead money than actual money for season 4.
I did this year for sure. Actually, excuse you.
Oh, I'm not the first. Oh, damn.
I for
thought
sure did. Matt, you can fact check that, but I'm pretty sure I did this year. Oh yeah, I do have Dahmer.
I'm gonna have a couple $100 in dead money.
That's
traded
awesome.
away. I basically
Okay.
traded away my whole team and stacked it all to season 4.
Dude, if I can win like 2 more bets, I'm gonna have a $8,000 team.
We got a runner's lane violation in a Major League Baseball game.
Love that. Which game?
Padres and D-backs. It's on ESPN.
Oh man, I
They
did
just called a
immediately.
runner's lane. They just called a runner's lane violation.
All right. Well,
We'll see.
we'll see if the home run derby happens. Maybe I get one consolation.
Oh, he's
prize.
totally in the grass the whole way.
Matt,
Yep.
on the broadcast, I
Alright.
call out.
I'm heading out. Take care, guys.
See you, Kyle.
Better call.
See you, Kyle.
I do call out that we're drizzling when it happened. Like only Matt cares about this, but we're drizzling.
Are you doing the home run derby tonight, Matt?
Oh what? I
Oh,
thought we didn't think we're calling it. What the fuck?
No, I'm not. I'm not staying up to call this one, but I would. Where do we see it? Is it on Twitch?
Oh cool.
Oh, who won the first matchup?
Right? Oh no, Brandon Lau. Oh no. The Brandon Lau hate was pretty brief actually because he batted after OJ, so I had to stop hating on him so I could give love to OJ.
I want LeBron to win,
I don't.
dude. Come on, LeBron.
I feel like that broadcast, Hank, was like we were sort of professional for the first like half of it, and then I went off the rails. I was
Yeah,
like,
it was fun though. I don't know if you guys noticed, but the first two home runs, it was Soto and then Big Justice, were to the exact same spot, 375 and then 376.
Jesus hit
Wow,
it 700
I did not
feet.
notice that.
Jesus hit it 401 or something. Like he crushed
Oh,
the ball.
I forgot. Like Hank had the good call on Jesus Christ, but I did add a good color in there. I was like, Jesus Christ, hit that one to fucking Israel.
Oh, LeBron. Yeah. That one's 440. Give him the bonus.
It's not often I would root for beer
470.
over friendship,
Lord.
but I'm glad it was beer tonight.
Oh, we did explain the names of the league. They're in the second inning, I think. Or I did, but Hank set me up for it. So I went into the friendship game, Mr. Sean.
LeBron is
Yep.
in his groove right now.
I couldn't remember, though. Did you win that game, or did you tie, or did you lose?
Didn't I tie that? Did I win it?
I thought you won.
Ah, yeah.
Holy shit, that ball is
Right.
going 600
It was the
feet.
Saints, the real friendship game, right?
Yep.
30 seconds left.
You should have. I didn't get a chance to. I tried to mention it, but we'd already moved on. I tried to mention the fact that like 4 people accidentally rooted against Mr. Sean that weren't supposed to.
Yep.
Yeah, what a great game! I think the best. I think I was the last one to do it, and I was giving everybody else shit for it. And then I did it like late in the game. I was like, "Fuck." Oh, God.
That was a fun game, though.
LeBron should take his time out here.
Not me.
Home run.
Yeah, 2 All-Stars. Morahan didn't pitch, but Yiner played.
Wait, who has Chunky Thunder?
Erickson.
Oh, man.
He had a huge home run for him last year.
Off the batter's eye. Time's up. That will do. He ends the round with a total of 14 home runs.
I did get a Preston as a shitty manager. He doesn't know what the fuck he's doing referencing. Oh,
yeah,
man,
that's good.
when we're on the Twitch, can they hear the soundboard? Okay, cool. We didn't do the Preston. We didn't do the Preston's a
Sure.
shitty manager, but we did.
Oh
I
my
played
God.
I played Orlando Magic when PJ came
Yeah,
up.
I heard the Orlando Magic. I heard because we could hear the soundboard.
That's good.
I was like, oh, that's an appropriate time for Orlando Magic.
Mr. Sean, I thought
Yeah.
it was an interesting decision to keep Devers in for the second at bat when you were trying to get everybody in and he was facing a lefty anyways.
Yeah, and I thought about pitch hitting him there, except that Devers has hit a home run for me left-handed against.
I
left-handed
love
pitchers
Devers.
this
I
year.
love seeing Devers. I just thought it was interesting. I knew you were going to try. At that point, when I saw that, because that was only the second time through the lineup, I was like, oh, he's not going to play all the players.
But I was.
Yeah.
Um,
you proved me wrong.
except for Iglesias. That's the
Yeah,
only one
fuck
I
him.
planned on not playing. And
You know, we should have mentioned that, Hank. We should have clocked that.
Yeah. I didn't know that he came in. I just thought he wasn't playing at all.
I actually was. It was a total clutch situation. Yeah, it was a lefty situation, and so I decided to pitch hit for him, and then he immediately went to a righty, and I'm like, okay, good, I can take him immediately out.
Dude, Kyle Schwarber is crushing the ball.
Oh, that must have been when. So, like, it was funny because anytime there was, like, a long delay, we can't hear what you're saying. So we're just like, who fucking knows what's going on? It must have been the long ones.
Yeah, a couple times I had to, as I was getting into Donkey Kong and some of that, I had to sort of sit and think and make sure I could field a team properly and have defense be played properly.
Pretty much any time one of those happened, I would say, I would feel a little bad. I would be like, Kyle's probably mulling over the dumbest decision of all time right now.
Colby was like almost mean to Kyle throughout that game.
Well,
like he was just
I was
hammering him.
sure-
for his
I was
Listen,
decision.
no, Kyle called that. Kyle did call that. He goes, I know that Colby's just going to be ragging on me the entire broadcast.
There were times where I started a sentence with, I don't like to shit on Kyle. Kind of, maybe.
He knew from the get-go that you were going to be shitting on him the whole game.
I was trying to give him the benefit of the doubt, and then he made bad decisions. He, like, actually did. I didn't think he was
Yeah,
good.
how many guys got thrown out stealing?
Oh, and then, like, so
Yeah.
when the big Justice throwing error happened, I was like, that's Yankees baseball. He had the bunt and he threw it away. Like,
Well, yeah,
Yep.
I thought there were two decisions that I was like, man, like that one was bad. Not necessarily bad, but after the error that ended up kind of costing him a run, which ultimately didn't matter, I guess, because he didn't score a third run anyway. Um, but after that error, I was like, who is that at first base? And it was still Big Justice, which I was like, I get it if he's trying to chase an MVP with Big Justice, which may be slightly unethical,
it
but
is.
he shouldn't have been in the game if so that was the one thing. And then Colby was very critical and rightfully so of the steal in the ninth.
That's like, I get his explanation, kind of. It's still absolutely the wrong decision.
Yeah, it is. It was absolutely wrong. With Booker up, why?
Yeah. Listen, if
Who
Booker
was
grounded,
behind was
It
it Sean
wasn't gonna.
Murphy?
It wasn't gonna help him. It wasn't gonna help him from a clutch situation at all.
well, his explanation
So it was-
he didn't want the double play, but like, let's say he hits the double play ball, but the guy's on second, so now you have a man on third with 2 outs. I'd still just rather let Booker hit. Like,
Yeah, I was really surprised that he called a steal there, and obviously was glad that Murphy made the throw. Because I
Yeah,
put
that was-
Murphy in as a defensive replacement, even though he has his arm was a little bit better. I was like, Murphy's still good, has a good arm, and I wanted to get
Yeah.
everybody in. I
to
wanted to
get
get
we
everybody in
said
the
we
game.
were like, what does Mr. Sean have against Sean Murphy? Like, why is he not in the game yet? Sure enough, he comes in and makes a huge play.
I did
Yeah.
get a good who the fuck is Sean, because Hank called you Sean one time.
Yes. Oh my God, why is my apartment 76 degrees at the moment? What's going on?
OJ got a lot
whoa.
of playing time for you.
That's the best degree for possible. Yeah, 76
Why?
degrees, baby.
I don't get it.
Matt, it turned the season around. We've won 5 in a row. Whoa, they let the Sox get the perfect temperature. The perfect temperature. Yeah. 76
someone
degrees,
explain?
baby. You know what?
I only got-
I start setting my thermostat. All devil. Well, so the Devil Saints home games are obviously in a dome. We set the thermostat at 76 degrees, so just know
Let's get right to
it's
it.
that.
It's time for the home run derby.
This is Booker versus Jazz. Who ended up winning, Schwarber or?
In this championship round.
Oh,
Wow.
Matt, was Chunky the MVP, by the way? Okay. We had it
Is
right.
that a you decision, or is that just the play of the game that MLB The Show puts out?
Out of here. Off the batter's eye.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I just think that was the most. Even though like Soto reached twice and had a home run, Hoffman had a clean save. No pitcher, I thought, went long enough
Yeah.
really to be considered. And Chunky Thunder's hit was the deciding factor of that ball game.
Yep.
Beer League was losing. For the at bat, he was winning. They never relinquished the lead.
I think Chunky did big it.
Yeah, no. Is he playing season 4? Because he's not in the World Baseball Classic, right?
That's a $75 payment.
Wow. I mean, I don't blame
Who we talking about?
Kyle for trying to rig the MVP, although I think it's slightly unethical to do as a
I do.
manager.
It's not. It's
I
not slightly
totally-
unethical. It is
For
unethical.
his dude, rigging it for his own dude, I have a problem with that.
It's
I'm glad you called
absolutely
it out,
unethical.
Colby.
It's terrible. Yeah, that's also terrible.
Okay, yeah.
Matt, I want to about one of the stats that I saw when I was putting together the sheet for me and Hank. Keegan Thompson had a 0 ERA with a 133 WHIP. That's what I've got. That's crazy.
Huge whip for not giving up any runs.
Yeah, I mean he only threw 9 innings, but still, that's a lot of hits and walks to give up in 9 innings and not give a run. He pitched 9 innings, so 7 hits, 4 walks. So yeah, that makes. Oh no, sorry, that's the wrong. Sorry, 3 hits, 9 walks. Broke 9 batters in 9 innings. That's awesome. This guy rocks. I want Keegan Thompson on my team.
50 walk.
Yeah, his 9 walks. Jesus Christ, 9 walks, 11 strikeouts. I want him so bad.
The only thing that wasn't perfect was that Garrett Cole didn't get the loss.
In spirit, he did.
Got the loss.
We still know we still know he was. Yeah, we still know that Cole was on the mound when they went behind.
Have you figured out why it's at that move yet, Mr. Strong?
No.
He's pitching for Team Italy. He give up his runs now when it doesn't matter. He
Okay.
focused on the WBC. Oh, that's it. That's it. Yeah, none of those are mine. It sucks that I don't have enough clutch pitchers where I can just like make Garrett Cole sit on the bench the entire tournament. I'll just have to use them at some point. It really sucks.
He ends the round with 21 home runs. And he will have to wait to see if that home run
Once he won.
Did he hit more than 2?
in this championship round.
Evan Booker hit 21. Good lord. I didn't
Oh,
realize
I
Jazz
guess
has
my,
been this good in the NGBA.
I guess my
Dude, he
my
was on the cover
sub
of the
has
thing.
expired.
Yeah,
Oh, mine
reset
probably
tonight,
has
too.
too. I haven't. Oh, Matt, how much do I owe in subs, by the way? Yeah, I owe like probably $50 at least. I've
Well,
never
you should-
paid by wager games.
Oh, we should save them.
Perfect.
Kobe, you should save them for World Series Game 1 because I assume that will be highly watched. And
Yeah,
then, like, I don't know how Twitch works, but like it'll create some like hype train or whatever, and we'll get a lot of
Yeah, that's
attention.
the reason I've been waiting to do it. Honestly, it's the only reason.
Yeah. And honestly, Matt, like I would imagine that there's a lot of people that their sub is expired because we haven't played games in so long. You should just tell them to, hey, plan on tuning into Game 1 and resubbing if you can.
Yeah, I'll resub during the game and then I'll do the 10, the 50, whatever.
Because I don't know how Twitch works exactly, Matt. You probably know more than I do, but I would imagine with that many people and that many subs gifted in a stream, it would like create a little bit of attention that might get new viewers in. Because I mean, we could probably have 10 to 15, maybe even 20 subs gifted right away, or gifted slash resubbed.
Just 1 minute remaining.
Are there any other people that owe subs? You should tell them to, hey, do it tomorrow night.
No, there's nobody that owes subs.
I think I paid. I'm almost positive I paid all mine up.
To the street.
Dude, how the fuck?
Oh, was that from the 1500?
30 seconds left.
Yeah.
That was a double manager with me when Hank was unavailable.
50 home run.
Am I able to?
And that's a home run. He's 16th in the round.
Can I look back through my? Is there a way to look through transactions just to?
Oh, wait.
I'm almost positive I paid up all mine right after they were due.
I can't imagine
Go
you would
to,
have
hey,
waited.
Mr. Sean, go to maybe not. I actually did not find it.
Let's see.
Okay, so I have $1,119 at the moment after I just.
Oh, Mr. Sean, go to like if you go to Twitch and then go to
Gifted
your profile,
subscriptions.
go down to
Yep.
wallet. Gifted
down to
subscriptions will
wallet?
only show you active. So yeah, on the drop down
Alright,
menu, go all the way
wallet.
down to wallet. There's
And
payment
I can
history.
see payment history.
Yeah.
So Matt, I have $1,100 roughly after I just pulled out the money that I'm gonna pull out of the Kalshi stuff. But then after you take off the $230 I'm gonna spend on Coke for Friday, I'll have like $900 to send you, so I might be a little short. No, I'll be up actually. Well, not.
Matt,
I'll be-
I've
keep
gifted
paying
30
money.
subs, Matt.
Wait, you'll be Kobe, you'll be up.
What do you say?
You'll be up if the Braves win.
Not up, but like up in terms of like the money that I have to send Matt and what I'll owe him.
Not 6.
Does that
And I've
count the
gifted
1500?
30 subs. I won one wager. Eventually lose 10 during 1500.
Did you lose your innings? No, I feel like you won your innings. I thought you were
Oh, oh, that's
I don't
how it
know.
would have gone. I forget.
Yeah, I've paid 30. I can show that I've paid 30.
when I went,
I don't think I've lost 6. Yeah.
What's the inning?
I,
I've only lost 4, yeah.
when I win another like $3,000 tomorrow because I'm red hot, I'll just pay for Mr. Sean's extra subs. It's fine.
I didn't make anybody. I rolled it. Yep.
I thought I would have- Nice. Yep.
Big
I do think I need to play this 20-year-old situation well. Not because I want to see her, but because I would love to have a hookup if I need to get cocaine again.
Still think she's bluffing you. But
That's
I
fine.
think the right play is to
I'll
call the bluff.
call the bluff. Again, I'm not
Yeah.
gonna send her money until I'm like with her.
Yeah, no,
Um,
I agree. Like, I think it's you're right. She wants you to call the bluff.
yeah. I just want someone that can. I honestly, I tried to get her to give me the dealer's number so I could talk to him because I just want the coke. I don't even want to do coke right now, but like I'm gonna want to at some point. I want a guy, you know. Like I have no desire to do it this weekend, but I might want it at some point.
So Hank, you'll like this. I'm calling 3 baseball games. It's high school showcase games on
Mhm.
Friday
Yeah.
at Fully Field.
Oh, sick. That'll be fun.
Yep,
Are
I'm
they
fully
like
filled.
travel? They're like travel squad or like stuff?
So yeah, it's their showcase, which is usually a group of players that kind of get together. Sometimes it's teammates that are like underclassmen and they're just playing summer ball. A lot of times it's guys that are maybe hoping to catch on with a D2 or D3 school, so they're playing summer ball on some of these perfect game showcases to try and just get seen.
Gotcha. That'll be.
Richard
Are you
Sean.
behind the plate? Do you know?
I'll be behind the plate for at least 1, maybe 2.
It's a cool park. Obviously, the ball really flies there, but it looks nice. I mean, up in the right field with the hill and stuff, which obviously will be
Yeah.
empty, but it's a cool park.
I'd be careful, Mr. Sean, because I've heard that park players see home runs as foul balls like fucking assholes. Like the most clearly fair home run you've ever seen in your life.
Keegan was at that game, I think, with Lime.
Me and
Yeah,
Matt were calling that game live.
I was there. I was there with Keegan, Lime, and
That's
Howard.
right.
I think.
Me and Matt called that game live. Not the home run, but like the extra innings.
Yeah, I wasn't there for the home run. I didn't get there till like the
That was fucking good.
And-
Oh, sorry, the home run? Is that what you called
Yeah.
it?
yeah.
I'm not sure.
It was a foul ball. Yeah.
I know
Most
Keegan was
clearly
miserable. He's
fair
like, they're
water
not selling
system.
beer, they're not selling food,
Yeah.
everything's closed, and the game's still going. And wasn't it cold?
Yeah, it was. It was still the spring, and I called high school baseball with a friend at the time, and we had a playoff game like an hour away from Athens. So we went on the way back. We were like, all right, let's throw the radio broadcast on because the Jordan Clemson game's on. We're listening to it. We get all the way back from an hour, like almost an hour and a half away, because we stopped even on the way home for food. Then we get back, and he drops me off at my apartment. And I'm like, this is still in the 10th inning. I'm gonna go. So I just get in my car, drive over. They didn't have anybody at the gate, so I just walked in for free and met up with Keegan and them, and then we watched the end of the game. And I think it was 13 innings.
You didn't
Yeah,
invite
that's right.
Zach?
No.
Hey, you just mentioned you call high school games. You'll like this. I used to do PA announcing for the basketball team in my high school.
Nice.
That was fun. That was fun.
I did PA once or twice for like Georgia softball, which was fun, but really it wasn't as fun because it was mainly just calling up like
Yeah.
batters, and then there were so many ad reads that I would do in between innings.
Basketball's so fun though because you do
Yeah.
every basket. You're like,
Right.
I would do the girls' games too, and the girls' games no one went to, so I would really fuck around there. Like there'd be a jump
Yeah.
out, like, jump it up. When people would hit threes, I'd be like, no, Dos, Trace, got them all. Javier Osorio for 3.
That's funny. Yeah, that would be
really in a
fun.
groove here, Matt. 472 on that one.
I haven't
That's
watched any of this home run derby. Is Brandon Lau out?
Yeah, he lost to
Yeah.
Good.
Ooh, Ellie barely squeaks over.
Jazz lost, right?
Oh, there was we did talk briefly when Hammer Lombardo came up. We talked about the first overall pick for next season. for Sugarland. Who would
You
be?
mentioned that Hammer used to be a Rumble pony.
No, I didn't. I didn't know that actually. We did not mention that. We
Hammer,
didn't have one on our sheet.
Hammer was drafted by the Rumble Ponies and traded for Perez.
That's on me. I should have had that on the sheet.
Oh my God, somebody just got shot. Or there were fireworks. I don't know.
There were
at this
some
point.
really good pitchers who did not make the All-Star game.
Yeah, Nick Lodolo.
Yeah.
All
But
right,
when you
fellas.
think about
See you in
Subal
game one
didn't
tomorrow
make
night.
it,
Yeah.
Crochet didn't make it. Better Hank.
I don't remember what it was. But I feel like his ERA ended up not being good either. Maybe I'm wrong.
I don't think it was terrible, but it also wasn't elite.
You have to have a really, really good ERA to make the All. Like you have to have an elite ERA to make the All-Star game.
Yeah.
In a 10-game season.
Crochet's ended up being over 4.
Yeah, because he had the one really bad. Did he get the grand? No, did he get the Grand Slam? Or he maybe get the 3 runs that led to like, a Grand Slam or something like that in Game 5 or
Yeah.
Game 5. May have been.
Perez came back down. Perez ended up being right at 3.
Yeah, if you don't have a sub 2, you basically have to have like 40 innings to make the All-Star game.
Yeah. I was just praying that pitching Hoffman in the 9th wasn't going to come back to haunt me in some way.
Using your own
I
guy.
knew I wanted Hoffman. I knew I wanted to use my own guy who hadn't given up a run all year. Who had 7 saves. I knew I wanted to use him there. I was like, just please get it done, Jeff.
Has Garrett Crochet pitched more recently for the Rumble Ponies or the Red Sox?
Oh, the Rumble Ponies.
I thought so. I just want to make sure.
Yeah, he was a Rumble pony all year this year.
No, I didn't know when the last time you played was.
Oh. In real life, Red
Yeah,
Sox
like 2 weeks
versus Rumble
ago.
ponies. Yeah. Against the Braves.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You were in the championship. Oh, I did have to correct Hank during the game. Hank was like, yeah, both these managers lost in the championship series. Like, nope.
Yankees
Kyle
won.
lost in the divisional series to the Rangers. He even said like Kyle lost to the Stripers in the championship. I was like, nope, that didn't happen. Not at all.
Right.
He sure didn't. Yeah, this is not the World Series I thought we were gonna have. It's the World Series we have, but it's not the World Series that I don't think anyone thought we were gonna have.
No, I'm not. No offense, Mr. Sean. I'm not surprised that the Braves are there. I had the Rumble Ponies, but like that was a series that I saw as 50-50 personally. I am shocked that the Yankees actually didn't make it. For all the shit I talked, I can't
The
believe
fact that they lost to the Rangers is just freaking beautiful. It's
that.
just gold.
If they lose to the Stripers, like that's fun, but like not nearly as fun.
Lose to the Rangers is just gold.
Oh, we talk about that. Don't worry. It was really funny because Hank made that mistake at some point, and a couple of innings later, he was like, "Yeah, these managers, Kyle spent $4,000 and Mr. Sean spent $2,500. Like, surely they're in the World Series, right?" And he like set me up to like be like a real asshole to you guys. It was really funny. Really good bit.
Yeah, I don't know. This was not on my. I mean, you have, I guess.
I thought for sure one of you guys would get there.
Yeah,
No.
I'm stunned. I mean, it's legitimately stunning.
And honestly, Mr. Sean, there's not much you could have done. Like the Braves they just got you.
You just got me.
I talked about that too.
Really
Like, the
got me.
Braves feel like a team of destiny. I was talking about that. Like they just every break they can get, they get, and they're a good team. But like, they feel like everything breaks their way when it needs to.
Yep.
Game 1 of the CS was like
That was
the ultimate.
ridiculous.
Yeah, that
That's,
was the ultimate. Like, what the fuck are we watching here?
That's an all-time. Holy shit! Like, it's hard for me because like I obviously know where I am. Like I'm sitting at my desk, but like when I say like that's a holy shit, like I'll always remember where I was. So really, like I'll always remember what I was feeling in that moment. Like that was absurd. And it wasn't even the LeBron homer that gave him the lead. It was the Brandon Lau one that was literally on the next pitch, like, before I could even finish my thought. Like, another ball had already gone over the wall.
Fuck Brandon Lau. I'm actually this Braves run. Like I appreciate every part of this Braves run except for the fact that he's part of it. That annoys me so much.
Yeah, the fact that he's the league leader in homers.
He's such a fucking asshole. Fuck him.
I mean, yeah, they're a good team. I mean, like I want to say like
Well, they don't have any players.
they don't.
but-
You're right. They don't have any players. That's the thing that like really that thing that's really funny is that Erickson before the year was like, this team just is not like, this team shouldn't even be favored to win the division, like even be able to make the playoffs. Like, they have no players, and they go 10-0 in the regular season, and they've lost what 3 games all year. Like 19.
I just want to point out the Braves have the most All-Stars with 7.
Yeah, that's not surprising. You go 10-0 and you just run through everybody the way that they have, but
How many players?
don't have any players. Yeah, I think.
Also, when he was making that point, he was like, "Oh, they have Opie and some friends." Opie's not one of the All-Stars.
Opie was not an All-Star. Jose Iglesias was. Yeah, I mean, All-Stars are almost like a symptom of winning more than they are like
Yeah.
just because you get more games played, you get the chance to accumulate more stats. This Braves team would probably be, I don't know where they would be favored in turn, or what the line would be between them and the season 2 Wahoos. It's an interesting conversation. They're definitely better than the season 1 Patriots. They're just the season 1 Patriots, but better.
The All-Star thing is interesting though, Matt, because like I think about like my World Series Devil Saints. We only had 2 All-Stars, I think.
You
I think it was
also,
just
you also went 6-4 in the regular season,
Yeah.
and faced elimination in both the first and the CS. So like you had a lot of losses in there. I mean, you lost what? The Braves have lost
We were
30
also
games. You lost more regular season
And
games
you're-
than the Braves have lost total, and they're in the World Series.
But we were also just like super balanced. Like we didn't have
Yeah,
like.
but you're
Opie.
100% built around pitching, though, right? I mean,
Yes, built around pitching.
Yeah,
and
and
the
we
first
didn't
half of the year you
throw
couldn't
guys
hit.
I think we had Opie and Sadon. I think that was it that year. Ramos
Yeah.
wasn't an All-Star. That's
No,
for
but
sure.
yeah, because you also split the innings so evenly across all your pitchers that
Yeah.
none of them got like a crazy.
Like that's probably the only team to ever go deep that's like 2 All-Stars.
Yeah, and Pensacola last year had plenty. Boston last year, like basically had the whole All-Star team. Actually, Pensacola had less last year than I thought. I remember looking back at that earlier today because the Mariners went 9-1, and the Mariners won that division.
Sorry, what was that one though?
That one was the Saints, the Devil Saints.
Logan Bell.
You know what's crazy to think about with Kyle doing what he's doing to his team? He's going to get to pick a division.
He does.
Oh, I'm so gonna be in his division. Who won the beer
That could
league?
be a good thing. His team's
Sorry,
going to suck.
Who won the Orenthal league?
The Braves.
He's not gonna pick me. What the fuck? I just want to get back there.
It's Braves, Yankees, Red Sox, and
And ponies.
Ponies.
Because the Oasis has won both World Series, right? And it's about to be 3.
If the Braves win the World
Oh.
Series, yes, the Oasis will have won all 3 World Series.
It's not even that though. I deserve to be in the Oasis. It's my division.
That means that that Pensacola deserves to be in the shot at Southeast.
Yes, I agree. I think that should be the case. I think Matt. I think we need to make
But
like.
There's
like, remember,
almost 0% chance that I pick Pensacola.
Matt, remember how there used to be like bowl tie-ins? I think we need that for me and
I see. Yep, Pensacola they've made 3 good runs. They have yet to win a division. Kyle Korver, this was very short-lived. Thank you for showing up.
he's full of jazz, isn't he?
Well, he won a round at least, but this is it. He went 40 seconds before he hit his first home run, so we're just gonna have to. Yeah, this is over. Just gonna speed through the rest of this.
I'm disappointed no one was watching the Twitch stream. I saw Ty was on the YouTube.
Well, Gavin shut off the bot, so nobody got alerted. He said he was gonna turn it back on today. And
Hank sent out a notification.
no, I know. it's tough because wherever you're looking for your I didn't put it on the actual schedule and I can't put it in Game Changer because I didn't make the teams in Game Changer.
Yeah, I don't think the schedule bot hasn't been up for an actual game yet, right? It got made
No,
after.
it got up. It was up for one. It was up for the end of Binghamton and Atlanta, the Binghamton Atlanta series. But
What happened in that series? Sorry.
I was stunned that series was as short as it was.
I know it was crazy.
I was really looking forward to some good LPF ball, and we got none of it. We got a little bit of drama. I mean, game 1 of Braves Ponies was incredible, and game 4 with the walk off. But outside of that, like, we just got nothing. And the Rangers got
As someone with a
quietly
ton of money,
swept.
as someone with a ton of money invested in the Braves winning the World Series, I was stressed even when it was 3-0. For the record, Mr. Sean, that's how good your team was. Respect.
Didn't hit.
I was stressed. I was like, here's the thing: they can definitely rattle off 4 in a row.
Well, once they won the first, yeah, and then game 5 wasn't a heel game, was it?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah,
He's available
no,
for
it
game
wasn't.
1. Game 5, I remember being really stressed during that game. 'Cause I felt like if you won game 5, you were going to win the series.
Yeah, it was a Turnbull. Game 5 was a Turnbull.
It's a different
game.
series too. If Lime doesn't pull heel at 60 pitches in game 5 against Pensacola, an elimination game. Because then you don't get heel for the first 3 games of the Binghamton series, and it's just a completely different series. Because Coffee's had such a bad postseason.
I don't know. Would it matter though, Matt? Because like they just kind of fucking raked in game 1.
Sure. I mean, yeah.
Well, in games 2, 3, and 4, I scored 0, 2, and 2.
Yeah, but you faced heel
my
twice.
lineup
You
didn't-
faced heel in game 2 and 4.
Hey, Alan
know.
Coffey leads the league in wins. So
Well, yeah, because he started using him out of the bullpen because he sucked so bad in the beginning of the playoffs. That's why, and he's racked up so many wins being the first guy behind heel, or being the first
He
guy
lost
behind
both games. He lost both games he started against the Wahoos,
Coffee.
and then he got hammered. Yeah, and then he got hammered against me in game 1, but ended up having a 9-run inning that bailed him out.
Yeah,
hey, a win's a win.
yeah,
Win's a
no,
pitcher.
for sure. I mean, you obviously, but yeah, that's it's a different series if Lime doesn't have the balls to do that, and it could have cost him game 5. He could have lost the Pensacola series because
That was a 2-1 baseball game too.
it was a 1-run game when he pulled him, and he ended up giving up the run.
That's why wins are a pitcher stat, man. He wanted that one more than your pitcher did. Straight up.
Yeah, I mean that was. I was stunned when he left him, or when he
So
pulled him out.
what's he gonna go for on free agency?
Oh,
Heel 70.
Heel.
Ooh, he's gonna 70.
Yeah, I think he's
I
gonna
have
go.
to-
I think he's
I
gonna
was,
go.
I was planning on trying to get him, but my number was like 50 something, so I think I have
He's
to
gonna more
be.
than that. What was Patches this year after winning Cy Young? 60.
I don't know. Dahmer went for 54. He didn't win shit, so.
I think Patches was in the 50s or 60s.
I'll tell you in a second.
I need a right-handed pitcher and potentially a
And
left-handed.
he was gonna be
pitcher.
at least $65.
I could probably do 65. I think that's maybe my highest number. I don't know.
Yeah, what
Patches was 60.
Patches was
You
60.
know how I am with these auctions, man. I don't set numbers. It also depends on like, Opie had a bad season this year. Can I get him?
Gilbert was 61. Scuba was 62.
Yeah, so I think Hill's gonna be at least 65 after winning a Cy Young, potentially an MVP.
So my problem with that is I think the highest end pitchers ended up going that high because Kyle existed, and I don't know that there's going to be a Kyle this year.
It's true. I think Hill's a different breed than some of those guys.
That's fair. That's fair. He is fucking gnarly. Very annoying that Luis Heel is this good.
Yeah, there's a lot of
very
guys
much.
who are just like, wait a minute.
I mean, no, I generally find that charming, but he's a Yankee, so.
Booker beats Ellie here. It's just a Yankee on Yankee home run derby finals.
Like Nick Lodolo being an 89 overall, that fucks. Like that's sick.
It's also just stunning to me that we've played 3 seasons. We've had three, you know, 3 different groups of 4 teams in the LCS. We've had 12 different people make the semis in 3 seasons.
Not next season, baby. We're back.
I don't even know who I don't like. I struggle to think of the 4 people who have not made an LCS that are going to get there, that haven't already done it and will spend enough to do it. Like Kyle was like a prime example of like somebody who you'd think could have gotten there this year, and
but
he's not
he's
going to
stepping
spend next
back.
year. Right, so he's
stepping back.
He's not an option.
I mean, he is still technically an option, but probably not.
He is, yeah, but he's probably not. Yeah, the teams that have been like the Boomers haven't done it.
Deegan's been there, right?
Deegan's done it.
The Boomers are probably like number 1. Never been there, could get there.
Ray?
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
he's
Ray.
spend. Yep. Those 2 the Bulls. David. I don't know what David's spending is going to look like after this year. He kind of went all in.
The Rockies.
Maybe. I mean, when you're looking for people, they have because it's obvious you have to immediately eliminate like the Blue Jays, the Groundbreakers, the Wind Surge,
Yeah.
the Giants. Those type of teams that don't spend over $100 because they're just never making a Final Four.
The Rockies, I feel like, are a prime candidate because they have such a young core. If they spend it all, like they can for sure get
Yep.
there.
I mean, they had a $1,000 payroll coming into this year. They lost their first team and they blew it up.
Clippers won't spend it to get there.
I'm like, Ty's gonna spend, but his ballpark is really difficult to make it work. But yeah, he's gonna spend, I think, to try and do it.
If Dano remembers his league exists, he could, in theory, do it.
He's done it already. He's one of the 12. He made
Oh,
it.
that's right. He played the Sox last year. You're right.
He
You're right.
got swept.
If Coleman revives,
No, you just can't count on that. Gilly,
Omaha could do it. Omaha could do it.
ballpark again. But yeah, is Gilly gonna spend enough?
I don't see Gilly spending enough to do it.
I
No.
think so.
You know who actually the number 1 candidate is? I know I said it's the Boomers. It's Landon. It's the Bees.
They've done it. You beat them.
Oh, you're right.
I'm so bad at this.
It's Jake Seawolves.
It's no, like in terms of spending, it's Foxy, it's Ray, it's the Boomers. And that might be it. Like I don't know.
I don't think
And the
any of them.
Rockies?
Unless Cam
Dude,
comes
see what
back.
Austin does.
Yeah, Austin potentially could spend it.
He's a wild card.
You probably need 4 of them, and someone's gonna do it. Someone's gonna be the first team to make two semis in this league. Or the
I think we
Dynasty.
might. I think it's actually way more likely that we see a semifinals.
repeats?
All 4 teams have been there before.
Yes, of course.
That's way more likely.
Yeah, it's not even close. It's way more likely.
It's gonna be me, the Bees, Foxy. He'll be the new one, and I'll say, Mr. Strong will come back.
Umpire just called a balk on
In the home run derby?
D-backs. And the D-backs. And balks are one of those things that you cannot argue. And the umpire and the coach decided to come out and argue it, and immediately got tossed. And now he's getting his money's worth.
Oh,
He did a fake to second. He did a feint to second. The umpire said he balked before he feinted.
Do you agree with the
Mr.
call?
Strong.
I don't know. I have to see the replay.
Speaking of arguing balks, you'll love this as an umpire. So I was pitching in like a house league. I was 15 years
Oh,
old.
yep. Yes, it's a balk.
I'm
He totally buckled that knee.
Mr. Sean, I'm pitching 15 years old, house league ball. My
Okay.
dad's the coach. I get called for a balk. They said I didn't come set for a full second. I did. It was with the bases loaded, and they didn't call it. They let me throw the pitch. The ball gets put in play. We get the out of the plate, or it's out at home. And they wave it off, and they're like, balk. There's a balk. He didn't come set. My dad goes fucking irate. It also wasn't a balk. But that's not the point. He goes irate. Reams into the umpires for like 5 full minutes. They let him go back because they're like they know him. And we go on. We get another. That would have been the second out of the inning. We get another out on the next play, and one of the umpires thought the inning was over. The other umpire was like, "No, it's only 2 outs." And they're talking about it for like ever. And my dad comes out. He's like, "No. That was the 3rd out, but that fucking idiot. Sorry, he didn't say idiot. That fucking retard."
Oh.
That's important to the
even better.
story. That's important to the story. fucking retard called the balk, so it's only the second out. He gets tossed. Important part of the story, the umpire that called the balk has cerebral palsy. So his
Oh,
hands like this, and
Yeah.
he's
Oh.
out of here. His name's also Sean. We love Sean. He's a great guy. They made up afterwards, but you gotta get tossed for that one.
Yes, you do.
all right.
Yes,
We've
you
got
do.
a home run derby final. Big Justice and Ellie De La Cruz.
Let's go Somerset.
The 8 seed and the
Wow,
3
good pick.
seed. So Ellie is the. He'll bat second.
He also once at one of my brother's games one time, Mr. Sean, he almost got tossed. This was bullshit. This was not on him. One of his players got like picked off at second, and he went out to like yell at him. He's like, "What the fuck are you doing? Get off that far off the bat, you fucking idiot!" And the umpire thought he was talking to him, and he was like, "Sherm, one more fucking word out of you, I swear to God, I'll toss you." They met up at the bar afterwards. He was like, "Billy, I wasn't even fucking talking to you."
Welcome to the home. Let's get right to it. It's
All
time.
coming down to
Now
this.
gives up a single. Single gives up 2 runs for the balk.
This
the ball, it
$75
would have
either
been-
goes to Kyle or Ethan.
It would have been an easy double play, except for the balk.
So it
Instead,
either
they
goes to
drew the
Nazi
infield in.
Germany or like Mussolini to Tally.
If that's the way you want to, if that's the way you want to go about it.
You know, I like Italy. We'll
Italy
go
won
to
this.
we'll go with Imperial Japan instead.
And I can start sending out Venmo requests, or
Not to
or
me.
or newly invoices now.
How much does Big Justice go for?
70 something.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. All those guys are. There's a lot. They're all free agents again. Justice and LeBron and.
Matt, could you actually send me an invoice in the mail? I would love to see an NGBA invoice in person.
I'm not gonna have a number for you yet because you have wagers still.
No,
I
but
guess
this in
technically-
general. I would love to see just an invoice.
I don't want to have to send it though. Like I'd rather just
I'll frame it.
instead of paying it.
I'll pay it and frame it. I'm gonna pay it online, obviously. I'm not gonna. What am I gonna send you the stub back? Am I gonna write you a check?
You can write me a check.
Yeah. No, I'm gonna pay you $600 tomorrow when this deposit hits my bank account before I forget. Before I gamble it all away again.
Smart.
I'm gonna send you $600, so I'm at least covered if the Braves win, or kind of. Almost. It's gonna be close. I don't know the exact number, but
Yeah, I gotta start doing that, and I gotta start collecting for the WBC too.
well, I'm not paying that until after I lose, which I'm not going to.
Well, I
Italy's
gotta
winning.
start collecting from the people I don't know. Which we have
Have
plenty of new people.
you gotten USA's money yet?
I have not. I haven't started yet. I haven't collected anything yet because I've been setting up the
The big
big
one.
account, and I haven't wanted to just start loading shit into Venmo without. But yes, that one obviously needs to come in.
I've been anxious on your behalf for the WBC to start because I feel like the people that joined for it are getting anxious.
Well,
Or not anxious, but like they're probably like, "What the fuck? Why doesn't it start?" Hey, Bobby, how are you?
Well, I'm good. How are you guys?
Oh, Bobby, I would love your opinion on this. I already asked.
Congratulations on your $15 All-Star win, Bobby.
No way, we won?
Yes, we did.
You mean
Well,
no way
thanks,
you
Mr.
won?
Shaw.
You guys had the better roster, and you were facing Kyle. Of course you won.
We were an underdog. We were an underdog on the
You
roster,
weren't?
on the odds.
No, you weren't. You were like minus 105.
yeah, you were favorites.
We were favorites.
Yeah, the B League were favorites.
You definitely.
Sean, I
did.
appreciate it.
Who the fuck is Sean?
Mr. Sean? I said Mr. Sean.
He said it. He got cut out. He cut out.
So, Bobby, you didn't watch the game?
No, I was bowling. Sorry.
Me and Hank called the game. It was a great call.
Oh, that's awesome.
He did play-by-play, and I did color.
That's sick.
You should watch the replay whenever Matt gets it on the YouTube or
Oh.
whatever.
I'll get into it maybe.
Yeah, we did great. Bobby, I want your opinion on this. I got Mr. Sean and Matt's opinion earlier. So
Oh, God, Bobby. Buckle in, Bobby.
I've been on the Tinder just for, I'm bored. I'm not actually gonna meet up with most of these people, but I matched with this 20-year-old, and she wants to have me drive her up to get coke from her dealer, and then come back to my place and do the coke, and just kind of hang out and probably fuck. Do you think I should do that? This seems like a good idea, right? This seems like a good life
Well,
choice.
and can I get a picture of her? You don't have to tell me the name.
Yeah. Here.
You think the picture's real?
Do you want her clothes on or off?
He's already sent them nudes. Apparently, you think they're real?
They're definitely not real. This is definitely a fake person.
She's
think
only
she's really
sent him
20?
nudes.
Says she's 20 on the Tinder. That's her face.
I have to
Wait.
I'm gonna have to scrub this.
Hey,
This I'm running
Okay,
the
so-
internet.
Black
Oh,
hair?
yes,
I'm
that's
not
a good
sure if
point.
that's really all that attractive.
Matt, I thought this wasn't on Twitch.
No, we've been going the whole time.
Fuck! What the fuck? Oh man.
And then she's only sent you nudes?
No, that had Bobby. I just showed you a picture of her face.
I feel like this is a bad idea, Colby.
I feel like it's a great
You
idea.
think? Why do you feel this is a
for-
bad idea, Bobby?
Hang on. For the record, for any authorities listening, I'm totally joking about this. Is a made-up scenario. I don't do drugs. Nor do
So
I
what,
meet-
what was Mr. Sean and Matt's take on this?
Probably the same as yours. I forget.
Probably fuck no.
It was what could go wrong. This sounds completely on the
So
up and up.
here's the thing, Bobby. Like the worst that happens is like I get robbed, and I don't have anything worth robbing. Like
The
Well,
worst
your
that
car.
happens is that she's a federal agent. You go to jail.
Mr. Sean,
Yeah.
she's told me nothing that makes me think she's underage. She said she's 20.
She had her ID stolen. The meeting the mom thing was where I was like, oh, wait a minute.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Meeting
like
the mom?
That was where 'cause
Hey,
I was with
Colby
you
asked
guys.
to see ID.
That was with you guys. I was with you guys right up until then. I was like, this is definitely like either I'm getting set up or they're gonna rob me. And then she was like, oh, you can be my mom. And I was like, well, that's a weird choice, but that doesn't sound like something you would offer up if you were fucking with me.
Does she have an Instagram?
She said yes, but she doesn't use it, and she didn't send it to me, which is a rough choice.
Everything is sus except for you can meet my mom. But I don't-
Yeah, exactly. That's where I'm at, Matt. Thank you.
Have you like FaceTimed her or anything?
No, I don't FaceTime people, Bobby. And I know that would be a good
You have
choice.
to you have to like ensure that she's real, like to some extent here.
Well, here's the thing. I'm not gonna send her any money.
Ellie's not going to get it done, is he, Matt?
No, it's over. Big Justice wins the home run derby.
Ellie ends up
19.
three short.
4 short.
Here's the thing, Bobby,
Four
like, at least I'll get a good story out of it if I go up there.
Oh, up where?
It's like 20 minutes away from me, into the wilderness.
Into
So-
the
so-
wilderness.
Matt, so Colby asked to see her ID, and she didn't have